I stare from afar. I once knew someone who would sing where you are. Now your melody's calling my name. It's a similar sensation, similar sensation. Now your melody's stuck in my brain. It's a typical sensation. I'm feeling this sensation. Who are you? Singing as I stare from afar. I once knew someone who would sing where you are. Now your melody's calling my name. It's a similar sensation, similar sensation. Now your melody's stuck in my brain. It's a typical sensation. I'm feeling this sensation.
Thermometer, right arrow, droplet, lounge, quiz, detective, crossed flags, dog, black exclamation mark, beach, sunny with clouds and showers, night, rabbit, Chinese for nothingness, man, falling leaf, live, Europe.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby? You gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Channel 5, it's a step in the right direction.
They're into somewhat ecclesiastical melodies, nevertheless they're still topping the charts. Five Nuns take the mic on Gloria after 100%.
Welcome to 100%. There are 100 questions coming up and we hopefully have at least 3 players ready to play. If you do want to play, enter the room code. NPRI.
Good evening! And welcome to a game that I don't need to host, but apparently I do need to fix the avatar or What is going on with the avatar positioning today? What is that all about? You're in a staggered formation, what's this? How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Apparently the game has chosen chaos to start this evening off with. Yeah, absolutely. Smash the system. Let me see if I can just sort of gently nudge them. Let's put it that way. Can I gently nudge them? Like if I turn them off and on again, does it fix them? No, of course it doesn't. No, it does not. If I might be able to agitate all of the players. Hang on. Let me see if I can agitate all of the players. No. No. It's only moving one of them. What? What's that all about? What? That makes no sense. Right, take the grid layout component off for the moment. Let me just... I can move you all freely without any problem whatsoever. But... What? Also, what? Matt! The hell? What's that all about?
Just a little something ahead of QNL. Hope it goes absolutely brilliantly for everyone, and good luck to all the hosts.
Bloody hell, Matt. 6,000 bits. Thank you very much for those 6,000 bits, Matt. And yeah, you'll be greatly missed at QNL, but I hope you can tune in over the weekend for the live stream. Fingers crossed that it does work. Thank you very much for that. Plus also, thank you for the Twitch baby resub from Chris. Hello there, Chris. Hope you're doing well out there. And good to see you. And yeah, congrats on the Twitch baby there. 11 months from DMC. Thank you very much for that. And 33 months from Samster Samster with an array of emoji, but also Quiz Night Live thrown in there in the mix as well. Thank you very much for all of that. Let me see if I can adjust it that way. I can sort of adjust it that way. That'll do. That'll do. I can fix it that way instead. Until someone rejoins and causes all sorts of chaos. So clearly there's still something I need to fix there in 100%. Because I did tweak it slightly. So yeah, this is the week of reckoning for QNL. I'm just going to take the music out temporarily, or really lower it down, because it's quite an obnoxious 6-second loop. But yeah, oh god, it's been a more trying week than I would have hoped. That I was sort of planning for originally. Obviously the illness sort of set in last week. From my visits to London. Hey, visit to London was great though. Going to see Distant Worlds at the Royal Albert. Oh my god.
I tried to make some strong zero with vodka and Haichu for a thank you gift at QNL. Long story short, I'm banned from co-op.
You're banned from the co-op. Wow. I can't do much about that, I'm afraid, only. We've got Spa though. I think we should be alright in a Spa, so this should be all good there. But thank you for the 100 bits. But yeah, Distant Worlds was an amazing concert to go to, especially the 35th anniversary year, where they essentially did a pick from every single mainline Final Fantasy game, 1 through 15, with, you know, a few of the obvious hits in there as well. But no, really good arrangement of songs to go with. Tsutaki Dene did hit me quite hard, especially when we had the actual singer that sang Tsutaki Dene, Riki, just mononym, was there and actually sang it live, which was kind of crazy. FF9 was oh shoot, what was FF9? What's the name of it again? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of the track. It was a nice one though. It was a nice one from FF9. No, it was not Vamo Flamenco. No, that I was kind of hoping to come up for FF9, but it wasn't Vamo Flamenco. Not Alone. There you go. It was Not Alone. Just, yeah, still a good track, but yeah, not Vamo a la Flamenco, whatever the full title is. But yeah, that was the first time me going to the Royal Albert Hall as well, and it's a mammoth venue, and the acoustics are definitely quite amazing in there. Even though we were, the third level up, in the rousing circle or rousing circle, however you pronounce it, still great shot and it just great audio. And of course, yeah. So they did 1 through 6 for the first half, so sort of classic Final Fantasy fixed to Nintendo, and then from the second half was FF7 to modern day FF15. But when they did that split over, they didn't do it chronologically. In the first half, they pretty much did it chronologically 1 through 6. But for reasons, because of Ricky being there for FF10, and also because Liberi Fatali from FF8, opening theme from FF8, is just such a big hit, especially when you have a choir there as well. The Maid of Vale Singers, when you have them there, then, you got to open with that. Of course, they did close off with Sephiroth as well, One Winged Angel. That's kind of obligatory at this point. But 15 with Apocalyptis Noctis is it's a great piece. There's a lot going in it, but it doesn't go far. It goes for about 2 minutes or so, and then there's like, oh, we need to loop now and obnoxiously do this loop thing. There's not much else you could do other than that, but yeah.
Just wanted to drop
But still,
in to wish everybody
amazing.
good fun playing 100%, and a big thank you to you, Ash, for organising Quiz Night Live this weekend. Thank you for all the hard work. Can't wait.
Can't wait. I can't wait either, Jack. I'm just hoping I can make it there. I'm going to lead into why I'm saying that in a moment. Thank you for the 100 bits, though, Jack. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, there was that happened. Then we did. Yes, we did Crystal Maze in London, and that was again a great experience. Very, very, very. Similar experience to what I had the first time round when it was doing it as a Kickstarter thing. That was in a different place in London, but it pretty much the same experience, with a great maze master we had there as well. Definitely, I'm no good at archery, so if we ever do Crystal Maze again, I mean, I know I'm doing Crystal Maze on Friday at the Manchester lot, but yeah, don't get me on archery, because I'm absolutely shit at it, apparently. I thought, okay, it's archery. How hard can that be? And when you've got rubber-tipped arrows, it's... No, they're not good at all. But aside from that, did able to get 2 crystals from the games that I entered, although... To be fair, the 2 others that I entered in were pretty much shout from the rafters kind of games. So I really just did the pressing of buttons and things like that. That was it. But hey, I'll take those 2. I was no, because I didn't hit the bull at all, Matt. I hit 1, but not all of them, unfortunately. But yeah. I decided I will go and get a souvenir this time, and I got myself a crystal when I was there. So yeah, Crystal Maze was a great experience there. Yes, Dogfish got 3 and therefore 1. Very much so.
QNL hype. QNL hype. QNL hype. QNL hype. QNL hype. 3 days. QNL hype. QNL hype. QNL hype.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Topper, and the drone, the shout, the chant of the QNL hype. Thank you very much for those 100 bits. So yeah, following on from that, a couple of days after, I had gotten a bad throat. Probably because I got on something while I was in London, because, well, in close proximity with a lot of people in a sudden space of time, and then, I haven't actually contracted anything for quite a while. So the writing was on the wall, let's put it that way. So I had to call off that Wednesday stream. But then took part in the Euro Quision from Score Count. That was an absolutely awesome stream score. Thank you very much for running Euro Quision once again with your team Dogfish and Inca as well. Really great event there. Thank you very much for that. And I hope everybody had a load of fun with that. But from that weekend onwards, although my sore throat has pretty much gone, I've got a bit of a tickly throat still, but the sore throatness part of it has gone. Clearly, the rest of my body went into shutdown because I was getting like chills, shakes in bed. So yeah, that wasn't good at all. And this morning, I've gotten some sores on my foot that make it incredibly difficult to walk around on, which is not what you want when you're about to go to A, Thursday evening going to watch Lucky Chops in Leeds, B, on Friday going to do Crystal Maze and Cube Experience, and C, doing a full weekend of hosting and teching at Quiz Night Live. So yeah, then definitely not good to have that so soon to all of this stuff happening. But we shall see what happens. I am taking as much care as I can. I have creams and stuff to soothe the aches and pains, and I'm hoping that I will be able to actually make an attendance at this freaking event that I've organised over these past few months, because holy crap, if I don't actually make it, that would just be the worst thing ever, especially when people are making such big arrangements, like traveling from overseas to do this thing is just crazy. So there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure, and possibly that might be playing into it as well, that it's playing on my anxiety, and that's causing my body to react in a negative way as well. But I'm now at a point with the QNL setup that what will be, and if for some reason there's something that doesn't go right, then I just have to let it go and just let it happen, whatever it is. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Still not 100%, although we're about to play that game. Funny pun. But I will see. I'm trying not to stress over it too much, Tyson, but it's difficult. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let's distract ourselves from all of that for at least the next couple of hours with two wonderful games, 100% and one versus 100 this evening. The pack tonight of 100% does come courtesy of the Bycatcher is indeed back again. The pack tonight for 100% is from Team Berwick. I don't know if they want to identify themselves, but Team Berwick are the ones currently in the driving seat for this pack, so do enjoy this pack. 100 questions for you across a variety of categories, and I hope you enjoy it.
Vanetan.
Oh, indeed, thank you very much for the 21-month resub there, Claire. Absolutely greatly appreciated. So yeah, I think we should get this game underway. I'm going to bring the music back up because we're going to need to go through text-to-speech Brian to introduce all of our wonderful players this evening. So, if we're all ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's start.
Now let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, what is your name?
I'm Adam208, and I'm a gardener from Stockport.
Contestant number 2, what is your name?
I unfortunately cannot add myself into play because I have had a look at some of the questions.
What is your name?
Hi, I'm Matt_the_ref, and I'm a housewife from Gloucester.
Contestant number 4, what is your name?
I'm only 91 underscore 573, and I'm a fireman from West Lancashire.
Contestant number 5, what is your name?
Hello, I'm DMC, and I'm a painter from Stockton-on-Tees.
Contestant
A painter?
number 6, what is your name?
Do we have a decorator?
Hi, I'm Shadow Main 41.
No,
and I'm
dentist.
from East Ayrshire. Contestant number 7, what is your name?
Let's see if I can find...
I'm now cut that,
The
and I'm a
sheet.
mechanic from Thanet.
Contestant
Mechanic
number 8,
for Thanet.
what is your name?
Hi, I'm Centre 3.
It's a half
and I'm
rhyme.
from West Lancashire.
Contestant number 9, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Tyson Bain, and I'm a secretary from Newcastle upon
You're a
Tyne.
secretary now, are you, Tyson? Okay.
What is your name?
Hello, I'm James _Crossbell, and I'm an engineer from Stockport.
Contestant number 11, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Puzzleman, and I'm a student from London.
Contestant number 12, what is your name?
Allegedly.
And I'm a mechanic from North Wiltshire.
Another mechanic.
Number 13, what is
No
your
popes yet.
Hello, I'm Josh Radio, and I'm a cameraman from Poole. Contestant
Cameraman.
number 14,
Okay.
what is your name?
I'm Pam London, and I'm a foreman from St. Helens.
Contestant number 15, what is your name?
Hey, I'm Zeusless, and I'm a housekeeper from North Somerset.
Contestant
Housekeeper
number
there,
16,
Zeus.
What is your name?
I'm 93 IB, and I'm a housekeeper from North Hertfordshire.
Another
Contestant
housekeeper.
number 17, what is your name?
Where are the quantity
I'm a
surveyors?
waiter from Perth and Kinross.
Contestant number 18,
None of that
what is
proves.
your name?
Hello, I'm Danny Gambit, and I'm an electrician from Kingston upon Hull.
Contestant number 19,
Just a quick reminder while we are still going through the contestants here. Answering is ABC, or 1, 2, 3 in the main questions, and then there's true or false. You can go T or F, or A or B, or 1 or 2
Contestant
for
number
those.
21, what is your name?
And it's
Hello,
very
I'm
quick.
Standby, and I'm a
You
geisha
only
from
have like
South
3
Cambridgeshire.
seconds to
Contestant
answer
number 22,
each question.
What is your name?
So answer as soon as you can.
From Renfrewshire.
Contestant number 23, what is your name?
I'm Diamond _N1 and I'm a librarian from Exeter.
Contestant number 24, what is your name? Hello, I'm Brandon Walo, and I'm a gardener.
I'll probably
from
see
Ambergate.
Sig as a librarian,
Contestant
actually.
number 25, what is your name?
Hey, I'm 50Y1, and I'm a dentist from Waverley.
Contestant number
Another
26,
dentist.
what
Where
is
are all
your
these
name?
dentists?
Hey, I'm Ines, and I'm a student from Manchester. Contestant number 27, what is your name?
I'm Lingamaniac 88, and I'm a singer from Palace.
And contestant
And
number
Claire.
28, what is your name?
I'm Pliz0R, and I'm a paramedic from Swansea.
At the end of the game,
This
whoever
is 100% Proogs.
Let's begin with a round on literature.
This one comes courtesy of Quizzle.
Question 1. Which Conservative MP wrote the 2004 novel 72 Virgins? A. Anne Widdecombe. B. Boris Johnson. C. Michael Portillo. It's B. Boris Johnson. Question 2. What is the final volume of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings trilogy? A. The Two Towers. B. The Return of the King. C. The Fellowship of the Ring. It's B. The Return of the King. Question 3. Which of these is the title of a novel by Sally Rooney?
/ Whisper, Diamond Ninja.
B. Normal Men. C. Innocent Men.
Just normal men. We're just innocent men.
Normal People.
I love
Question
that.
4. The author of War and Peace also wrote which of these novels? A. Dr. Zhivago. B. Anna Karenina. C. Crime and Punishment.
It's a fast game, Aaron.
It's B. Anna Karenina. Question 5. The Da Vinci Code was the first Dan Brown novel to feature Robert Langdon. Is that true or false? It's false. It was Angels and Demons. Question 6. Which of these is not the name of one of the crime-solving pensioners in the Thursday Murder Club? A. Joyce. B. Elizabeth. C. Agnes. It's C. Agnes. Question 7. The title of John Green's The Fault in Our Stars is inspired by a line in which Shakespeare play?
See, I didn't
A.
know this one.
Titus Andronicus. B. Antony and
I've heard of The Fault in Our
C.
Stars, but
Julius Caesar.
did not know it was inspired by a Shakespeare
It's
play.
C. Julius Caesar. Question 8. Which of these boys' names does not feature in a Roald Dahl novel title? A. Danny. B. Benny. C. Charlie. It's B. Benny. Question 9. Who wrote Ode to a Skylark? A. Byron. B. Shelley. C. Keats. It's B. Shelley. Question 10. The 1939 Ernest Vincent Wright novel Gadsby does not include any words containing the letter E. Is that true or false?
Oh, lots of
It's
truths
true.
very early
After
on
10
there.
questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 50%, one of you has 40%, and one of you has 60%.
Well, Zeus.
Now, the subject changes to sports.
By PL Jogging.
Question 11. The home ground of Harlequins rugby team is a 10-minute walk from which other stadium? A. Twickenham. B. Wembley. C. Lords. It's A. Twickenham. Question 12. Which of these is the name of a team that plays Aussie rules football in the AFL?
Aussie
A.
rules.
Geelong. B. Geelong. C. Tagalong.
Very good.
It's B. Geelong. Question 13. Which sport in its own right is also the name of a variation of darts? A. Tennis. B. Rugby. C. Cricket. It's C. Cricket. Question 14. The Seattle Sharks are the new franchise in which American sports league? A. NHL. B. MLB. C. NFL. It's A. NHL. Question 15. The 37th America's Cup in 2024 will be taking place in the Americas. Is that true or false?
Oh, is that one wrong?
It's false. It will be held in Barcelona, Spain. Question 16. With 17 goals,
apologise for that.
who is the highest all-time scorer in the FIFA Women's World Cup? A. Greta. B. Lorna. C. Marta. It's C. Marta. Question 17. Ineos Grenadiers, a British cycling team, were formerly known by what name? A. Team Virgin Media. B. Team Sky. C. Team Freeview. It's B. Team Sky. Question 18. In Major League Baseball, how many games does a team play in a regular season? A. 17. B. 82. C. 162.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's C. 162.
Yeah, that's lots.
Question 19. In 1962, the Consejo Nacional de Deportes declared rodeo as the official national sport of what country? A.
Hey,
Cuba.
good on the TTS
B.
there.
Spain. C. Chile. It's C. Chile. Question 20. Found in the video game Nintendo Switch Sports, Chambara is not actually a real sport. Is that true or false? It's true. Chambara or Chanbara is a name given to Japanese samurai movies. The subject changes to religion.
These ones by Arun.
Question 21. According to the Gospel of John, which of these miracles was performed by Jesus at the wedding at Cana? A. Turning milk into mint juleps. B. Turning water into wine. C. Turning tea into tequila. It's B. Turning water into wine.
Yay,
Question
sea
22.
green.
In Zoroastrianism, what name is given to the one supreme god? A. Ahura Honda. B. Ahura Mitsubishi. C. Ahura Mazda.
Yeah, I like these.
It's C. Ahura Mazda.
I like these.
Question 23. Which of the 5 pillars of Islam is a form of almsgiving? A. Saum. B. Zakat. C. Hajj.
Hajj.
It's B. Zakat. Question 24. In a Sikh Gurdwara, a langar most closely resembles which room of a house? A. Living room. B. Kitchen. C. Hall. It's B. Kitchen. Question 25. The body tree, under which the Buddha is said to have attained enlightenment, is a fig tree. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 26. Which of these American celebrities is not a Scientologist? A. Tom Cruise. B. Roseanne Barr. C. Nancy Cartwright. It's B. Roseanne Barr. Question 27. The Universal House of Justice, the center of the Baha'i faith, found in which city? A. Jerusalem.
Probably should have said is found.
B. Tel Aviv. C. Haifa. It's E. Haifa. Question 28. Which of these is not a month of the Jewish calendar? A. Av. B. El. C. Iftar.
Ugh.
It's C. Iftar. Question 29. The mythic figure John From is worshipped by the people of which country, as they believe he will bring them cargo? A. Palau. B. Kiribati. C. Vanuatu.
Kiribati.
It's C. Vanuatu. Question 30. The story of Belshazzar's feast appears in the book of Daniel only in Catholic Bibles. Is that true or false?
Probably Belshazzar rather than Belshazzar.
It's false. It isn't considered apocryphal, so appears in other non-Catholic Bibles, like for instance, the King James's Bible.
Ooh.
After 30 questions, the scores are as follows.
I don't know, Jack.
One of you has 57%. One of you has 53%. And one of you has
Zeus slipping down to
43%.
70%. We've got Inca on 87 at
We
the moment.
continue with a round on television.
By Samster Samster.
Question 31. Stinks in here, done it. Was the first line ever spoken on which iconic TV series? A. EastEnders. B. Downton Abbey. C. Naked Attraction. It's A. EastEnders. Question 32. Only 2 of the top 10 most watched broadcasts in the UK in 2021 were episodes of scripted TV shows. Which of these wasn't one of those 2? A. Vigil. B. Line of Duty. C. It's a Sin. It's C. It's a Sin. Question 33. Which of these was a recurring character in the Netflix show BoJack Horseman? A. Quentin Tarantulino. B. Martin Scorsese. C. Alfred Hitchcockrell.
It pronounced all of them correctly.
It's A. Quentin Tarantulino. Question 34.
I love it.
S4C is a TV channel that broadcasts from what country of the United Kingdom? A.
I hope you got this.
B. Northern Ireland. C. Wales.
Given there's a clip on my channel about it.
It's C. Wales.
It's Wales.
Question 35. Alan Davis has never won an episode of Chi. Is that true?
QI! It got Scorsese, but didn't get QI.
False. At time of writing, Alan has won 39 episodes of the show. Question 36. At their time of hosting, who became the oldest person to ever host an episode of Saturday Night Live? A. Robert De Niro. B. Betty White. C. Donald Trump. It's B. Betty White. Question 37.
Hello there, Ali.
Coral is a 2021 spin-off show of which kids' classic? A. Peppa Pig. B. Rugrats. C. SpongeBob SquarePants. It's C. SpongeBob SquarePants. Question 38. What is the name of the fictional football team that acts as the focus of Apple TV Plus's Ted Lasso? A. Hounslow
Ted
Harriers.
Lasso.
B. AFC Richmond. C. Earls Park FC.
Bloody hell.
It's B. AFC Richmond. Question 39. All memes aside, who shot JR on Dallas? A. Sue Ellen Ewing.
If you have that on your bingo card, you may tick that
Kristen
off.
Shepherd. It's C. Kristen Shepherd. Question 40. In the Arabic dub of The Simpsons, Homer is called Omar Shamshun. Is that true or false? It's true. The
Wow.
subject changes to history.
By Jack Wilfred.
Question 41. The months Messidor, Thermidor and Fructidor occur in which season of the French Republican calendar? A. Autumn. B. Summer. C. Spring. It's B. Summer. Question 42. The origin of a term meaning traitor, Vidkun Quisling was a Nazi collaborator from which country? A. Belarus. B. Norway. C. Switzerland. It's B. Norway.
Okay.
Question 43. The Battle of the Somme occurred in which war? A. World War II. B. World War I. C. Crimean War.
Why did you say that in such a questioning tone?
World War I. Question 44. What was Lady Jane Grey's surname after her marriage in 1553? A. Brandon. B. Dudley. C. Northumberland.
Exactly.
Dudley. Question 45. Albert Einstein was offered the role of President of Israel in 1952. Is that true or false?
Like he was offended that even such a thing exists. Well, it does.
It's true. Question 46. U Thant, former Secretary General of the United Nations, was from which country? A. Thailand. B. Cambodia. C. Burma. It's C. Burma. Question 47. After his death, Admiral Horatio Nelson was preserved in a cask of which alcohol? A. Brandy. B. Whiskey. C. Gin. It's A. Brandy.
3 more to the break.
48. The Vestal Virgins were religious figures in which empire? A. Incan. B. Persian. C. Roman. It's C. Roman. Question 49. In which country was Marxist philosopher and revolutionary Rosa Luxemburg killed? A. Luxembourg. B. Germany. C. France.
There's the inquisitive tone again.
It's B. Germany. Question 50. 12 states signed the U.S. Declaration of Independence. Is that true or false? It's true. New York abstained because they hadn't received orders from Albany to do so. After 50 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 44%. One of you has 64%. And one of you has 50%.
Inca with the lead on
Join us after the break for the
84%.
second half of the game.
And a little bit of a break. There's a couple of minutes just to rest. Oh, I've forgotten that we're still these ads at the moment, so I can sort of duck the audio volume down slightly and have a bit of a chat, I suppose, while these are still going on. How are you feeling after the first 50? We still have another 50 questions to get through. We've gotten through sports and history, literature, so a lot of hard categories already gone, so maybe you'll find the second half a bit more popular. I don't know, but yeah, it is incredibly fast, Diamond Ninja. It is as fast as you would expect to see it on the TV show itself. Nothing on Formula One. Oh well, I do apologise, Matt, but I didn't write the questions. You can go and send your complaints to BL Jogging if you wish to.
The new fragrance for men.
Because it was a sports category. Wow. You were told this game was 10%, not 100%. Well, I mean, you could play for 10% if you want, Zeus. You could play for just the first 10 and just leave it at that, and you would have 10% at that point. You decided to play for a bit longer than that and get yourself up to 70% or so after the first 50.
By any other name just isn't the same.
Right now at Burger King, you'll find the hottest offer of 1990. A flame-grilled Whopper with all the trimmings, together with regular fries, all for a flaming tasty £1.99. Don't miss a Whopper and fries for just £1.
Oh, Whopper and fries for $1.99.
It's the offer of the year.
That would be nice right about now.
You don't ask a football team manager if you want impartial advice on how to vote.
You can have a darts cricket question all in one.
You don't ask a politician. And if you want impartial advice on all the pensions around, you don't ask someone who works.
Yeah, we've still got 5 more categories to get through.
You go to NatWest.
But we have 2 from Shapes to come from, another one from Samster, one from Clive, and then we've got an Everyone Is Here general knowledge round at the end as well.
For hard facts and no hard sell, have a natter with NatWest.
So even if you've had a bad first half, I'm sure you'll do well in this second half and pick up some points. And you still get yourself some doots for every correct answer you give anyway. So essentially take your percentage at the end and multiply it by, I think it's 100. So it's like 100 doots per correct answer. So maximum is 10,000 doots.
2 Cronenbergs, Jack. Of course, you'll realise we're missing the cup final with your wedding and all.
It's a bit of a nice game, this, because I can relax and not have to speak through every single question, because reading 100 questions is quite difficult to do. I do not do not envy Robin Houston's job at doing it that many times in succession for the actual 100% game.
And in 2 hours it dries.
I mean, yeah, the Brian voice is not too bad, is it? It does have a similar sort of ilk to Robin Houston, so.
You've missed a bit.
Yeah, 75 questions in 21.5 minutes.
More good.
But the first 45 of those are generally across 16 minutes, so it's only the final round where they're actually at any absolute speed.
Welcome back to 100%. Before we continue, let's check the scores. One of you has 28%, one of you has 64%, and one of you has 78%. Now, the subject changes to language. Question 51.
Languages by Shapes.
R has what English name?
And why the music hasn't faded yet, I don't know.
B, Z, H. C, T's.
Oh, there it goes.
It's A, ya. Question 52.
A, ya.
Is known as un couteau in French. A,
ya.
C,
ya.
It's A, knife. Question 53. What is
you know
known
you
in
got
Dutch
it.
as an argyle?
Yeah, you got it.
Pear. B, pepper. C, potato.
Aardappel.
It's C, potato. Question 54. The word mangata
Potato.
describes the reflection of the moon on water. In which language? A, Swedish. B. Hungarian. C. Arabic. It's A. Swedish. Question 55, Kyogi in Japanese. Is that true or false?
Bit of an interesting one, that. Kyogi, is it true or false?
It's false. Kyogi means false in Japanese. Question 56, the German name for which of these job titles in the longest? A. Computer scientist. B. Software developer. C. Lifeguard. It's A. Computer scientist. Computerwissenschaftler is 23 letters, Softwareentwickler 18 letters, and Rechtungsschwimmer is 17.
Easy for you to say.
What name is given to artificially created languages such as Esperanto? A. Conlang. B. Proglang. C. Modlang. It's A. Conlang. Question 58. After English, what is the most widely spoken language in Nigeria? A. Igbo. B. Hausa. C. Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Hausa. Question 59. Which of these is the Spanish for an even number? A. Doce. B. Once. C. Trece.
I think possibly we should go on unce, but okay.
It's A. Doce. Question 60. Fjord in Irish. Is that true or false? It's true. Fjord is Irish for true. After 60 questions, the scores are as follows.
No positions changing. Looks of things.
One of you has 52%, and one of you has 32%.
Inca still in the lead on 82%.
Up next is a round on fashion
by Clive of Legend.
Question 61. Which of these is an Indian woman most likely to wear? A. A sari. B. A mabard. C. An ashoks.
That was fast. What was that all about?
It's a sari.
Whoa.
Question 62. Playing on the words for shoe and pain, Japan's hashtag #Ku2 movement opposes what kind of footwear? A. High heels. B. Clogs. C. Crocs.
Why did it think the sound length for Asari is much shorter?
63.
That's weird.
Which fashionable city is right said Fred Singer not too sexy for? A. Paris. B. Milan. C. New York. It's A. Paris. Question 64. Who was the only fashion designer to feature on Time's list of the 20th century's 100 most important people? A. Gianni Versace. B. Coco Chanel. C. Elsa Schiaparelli. It's B. Coco Chanel. Question 65. In a 2005 study, Chanel No. 5 was found to negatively affect short-term memory. Is that true or false? It's false. Clive totally made this up. Isn't he a clever boy? Question 66. In 2009, the Ig Nobel Prize for Public Health went to a bra that could also be used as what? A. 2 gas masks. B. A blood pressure cuff. C. A pair of binoculars.
Can B getting sped up unnecessarily?
2 gas masks.
That's
Question
weird.
67. What was the fate of Lady Gaga's famous meat dress from the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards? A. Fried and eaten at the after-party. B. Made into jerky and put on display. C. Delicately handed to a family of raccoons. It's B. Made into jerky and put on display. Question 68. King Henry III of France reportedly kept which of these in a basket suspended from his neck? A. Garlic. B. Diamonds. C. Puppies. It's C. Puppies. Question 69. Arriving in France in 1896 and setting off a craze for towering hairstyles, what kind of animal was Zarafa? A. Elephant. B. Giraffe. C. Zebra. It's B. Giraffe. Question 70. The dress that went viral in 2015 was originally photographed by a woman named Yanni Laurel. Is that true or false?
That's so good.
It's false. The dress was posted by a woman named Cecilia Bleasdale. Up next is a round on celebrity.
Celebrity by Shapes again.
Question 71. What is the real first name of TV presenter Rylan Clark Neal? A. Raymond. B. Robert. C. Ross.
Oh, it's not Rylan.
It's C. Ross. Question 72. David and Victoria Beckham's 1999 wedding was held in a castle outside of which city? A. Dublin. B. London. C. Paris. It's A. Dublin. Question 73. In which reality show did Paris Hilton and bestie Nicole Richie attempt to do low-status manual jobs? A. The Simple Life. B. The Basic Life. C. The Ordinary Life. It's A. The Simple Life. Question 74. Which celebrity is the face of Invivio's GN wine range?
Invivio.
A. Gary Neville. B. Greg Norman. C. Graham Norton. It's C. Graham Norton. Question 75. At the Queen's Diamond Jubilee concert in 2012, Grace Jones performed the whole of Slave to the Rhythm on a moving treadmill. Is that true or false? It's false. She was hula hooping instead.
Okay.
Question 76. Aged 14, Angelina Jolie took correspondence courses in which practice? A. Endocrinology. B. Elevator engineering. C. Embalming.
I think I heard this.
It's E.
Yeah.
Embalming. Question 77. What is Richard Gere's middle name? A. Bianca. B. Whitney. C. Tiffany. It's T. Tiffany. Question 78. Eugene Lee Yang is a member of which online comedy group? A. Smosh. B. The Try Guys. C. Dude Perfect.
Good pick of a name, certainly considering what's happened recently.
It's B. The Try Guys. Question 79. Whose definitely not ghost-written novels include Crystal, Angel and Paradise? A. Zoe Sugg. B. Katie Price. C. Kerry Katona. It's B. Katie Price. Question 80. More sports stars than pop stars have been Strictly Come Dancing champion.
Ooh.
Is that true or false?
A question.
It's false. 3 sports stars, Darren Goff, Mark Ramprakash and Louis Smith. 3 pop stars, Alicia Dixon, Harry Judd and Jay McGuinness.
Wow.
After 80 questions, the scores are as follows.
Oh, changing the lead.
One of you has 58%. And one of you has 61%.
2 up to 78%.
Up next is a round on science.
Science from Samster.
Question 81. Most of the moons of which planet are named after characters from William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope works? A. Neptune. B. Saturn. C. Uranus.
Last key change.
Uranus. Question 82. Ada Lovelace is traditionally known as the first person in which scientific field? A. Zoology. B. Chemical engineering. C. Computer programming.
Yes, very well no name in the field.
Computer programming. Question 83. Which of these living things has the greatest number of hearts? A. Cuttlefish. B. Octopus. C. Earthworm. It's C. Earthworm. The octopus and the cuttlefish both have 3 hearts, but the earthworm has 5. Question 84. Which country was home to the first ever heart transplant? A. South Korea. B. South Sudan. C. South Africa. It's C. South Africa. Question 85. Marie and Pierre Curie discovered 2 elements, radium and curium. Is that true or false? It's false. They discovered radium and polonium. Curium was discovered by Glenn Seaborg and colleagues and named in honor of Marie. Question 86. Due to his work tracing cholera cases back to a water pump in Soho, who is often considered the father of epidemiology? A. Peter Baelish. B. Jon Snow. C. Rob Stark.
Those that have seen a particular Map Men episode
B. Jon Snow.
will know it's Jon Snow.
Question 87. Proposed by English chemist James Lovelock, which Greek deity lends their name to a theory that the Earth is self-regulating? A. Nyx. B. Eros. C. Gaia. It's C. Gaia. Question 88. Her name now immortalized as Hilar, who unwillingly donated their cancer cells to science, where they would be used to form the first immortalized stem cell line. A. Hedy Lamarr. B. Henrietta Lacks. C. Helena Lawrence. It's B. Henrietta Lacks. Question 89. A body remains at rest unless acted upon by a forces which of Isaac Newton's laws of motion? A. First. B. Second. C. Third. It's A. First.
It is the first.
Question 90. By 2100, the global population is expected to overtake the number of people that had ever lived on Earth pre-2000. Is that true or false? It's false. A 1995 paper in Population Today estimated that approximately 105 billion people have ever lived on Earth. The UN estimates that world population will be 11.2 billion by 2100. The subject changes to general knowledge.
It's general knowledge. Everyone is here. Last 10 questions.
91. The songs Maggie May and Do You Think I'm Sexy were UK #1 singles by which artist? A. Rod Hanover. B. Rod Tudor. C. Rod Stewart. It's C. Rod Stewart.
Excuse me.
Question 92. In computer repair,
And again.
what is power cycling? A. Replacing the battery. B. Reinstalling the OS. C. Turning it off and on again.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Turning it off and on again. Question 93. Which of these is the name of a work by Edward Hopper? A. Atlanta Hawks. B. Tony Hawks. C. Nighthawks. It's C. Nighthawks. Question 94. Which actor provides the voice of Paddington in 2 feature films?
Ooh.
A. Topper Wishaw. B. Ben Wishaw. C. Ash Wishaw.
Very good. Very good.
It's B. Ben Wishaw. Question 95. The Y is the only letter in the eBay logo whose color in the logo begins with that letter itself. Is that true
wow.
or false?
No.
It's false. The B is the only one.
Yeah.
It's blue. The Y is green. Question 96. Fred the Flower Grader is the mascot of which cooking brand? A. Home Pride. B. Allinson. C. Pillsbury. It's A. Home Pride. Question 97. Which of these composers is not traditionally considered to be one of the 3 Bs of classical music? A. Bach. B. Beethoven. C. Britten.
Probably Britain.
It's C. Britain. Question 98. A duck's penis is generally said to be
Okay.
similar to the shape of what? A. A corkscrew. B. A whisk. C. A cheese grater.
Text to speech is just getting straight through it.
It's A corkscrew.
Just doesn't want
Question
anything
99.
to do with it.
What song did composer Harold Arlen and lyricist Yip Harburg win the Best Original Song Oscar? A. White Christmas. B. Over the Rainbow. C. Thanks for the Memory. It's B. Over the Rainbow.
Final question.
And question 100. The Trans-Siberian Railway is longer than the width of the USA. Is that true or false?
Yes.
It's true. From the east to west coast of the US is approximately 3,000 miles. Trans-Siberian Railway is 5,753 miles. And at the end of the game, one of you has 63%, one of you has 60%, and one of you has...
Toot! You've done it again!
Champion today is now Cupthout from Thanet, who wins a bonus 10,000 dukes. Congratulations, now Cupthout. Sadly, we have to say goodbye to everyone else. As a consolation prize, you each receive a copy of Quiz Night's 21st Century Meme Dictionary, plus 100 for each correct answer. Thank you all for taking part. So, before we go, now Cupthout, will you return to defend your title?
Yes, please, I'd like to.
Good, then we'll see you on the next edition. Until then, from me text to speech Brian, goodbye.
I still need to change that credit, don't I? That there is 100% all completed from the Team Berwick crew. Thank you very much for those lovely 100 questions there. From Samster, from Shapes, from Jack, from Quizzle, from Clive, and from also... There's another name. Why did I close the sheet down? I obviously needed the sheet up. And Arun and Jogging there. And those are the other ones I had forgotten about. Arun and Jogging there as well. Thank you very much to you all for that wonderful pack from Team Berwick. And very well done again to Toot. You just can't stop winning, can you? We are going to have to put a win limit in place, aren't we? But congratulations to you. Hello, Whiskers. You've decided to make yourself known now, haven't you? Hello. Would you like to jump up, Whiskers? Do you want to say hi to the wonderful people? Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. There you go. I can see you. I can see you, like, darting about, hoping to get up here. There you go. Hello. Hello. Meow.
100% want to see Whiskers.
Thank you for the 21-month resub there, Ramsey. Thank you very much for that. And yes, well, she'll certainly have a lot of food available to eat. She's been able to survive on her own for a weekend in the past, so long as I feed her correctly. I've got one of those automatic cat feeders, and she's fine with being on her own for a little bit. So yeah, we have done this in the past, and should all be good for this weekend. Although you are molting again a lot more, which is kind of ridiculous, Whiskers. It's kind of ridiculous that you're still molting. You shouldn't be molting this much now, right? Yeah, she does indeed demand her own show, doesn't she? There you go. Oh, I of the tiger. Thank you again, Team Berwick, for that 100% pack. Right. Next up is 100 per cat. 100. One versus 100 cats. I don't think that's how it works. Either way, let me just close that off, save that away, and I need to find my way to the 1 versus 100 project folder, because I now need to run this on a separate monitor, because I run this as a standalone build rather than as a Unity build, Unity editor thing. So let's see there. Let's find that. And yes, the sexy Dutch music, very much so. Had to at least give you Amazon fun money. Thank you very much for the fun money there, Ramsey. And hope you'll be able to tune in at some point over the weekend. But thank you for your help as well with writing questions for Secret Fortune, which is the opening game at Quiz Night Live. I'm hoping it's all going to go okay. I still need to finalise all of my props, in fact, for that as well, because I have not completed all of the envelopes yet. But hopefully I'll be able to sort that all out. Hell, the toaster rack of riches, very much so. Right, let me get this game open then. Display number 1, which is my primary monitor in the middle. Yes, they are, Ramsey. Not much pressure, don't worry about it. There's a lovely music. So many hairs, Whiskers. Thank you, Whiskers. Thank you. Oh my god, this noises!
Finally, I've discovered the answer to life, the universe, and everything. You up to much this weekend, brah?
Am I up to much? I really don't know, Ben. I really don't know. Depending on how well I feel on the weekend, I hope I'm doing a lot of stuff, but we will see. Thank you for the 42-month resub there, Ben. Greatly appreciated, and yeah, I'm hoping to see you there as well over the weekend. And many other people as well at this thing called Q&L, whatever it happens to be. That's the wrong thing. Where's my game capture? Why is that not the right thing? It should be this. Hello? No, it's not a Windows update. It's just I just didn't update the game capture scene to capture the actual game. But now it's there. Now it's the right scene. There we go. Yeah, I could just blame Whiskers on it all. But Windows Update is actually a legitimate concern of mine for Q&L, because even though I've actually updated my PC hardware, it still can't actually update Windows. Whiskers, why are you going down there? You don't normally go there. Why are you going there? Anyway, yeah, for some reason it still can't update Windows even with the new hardware in it. But it still will try to update Windows even though it can't. So every now and then it'll still go, it's time to update Windows, it's time to update Windows. And no, not right now, not right now. The extra concern I have is, yeah, that was fine on the old hardware, Ben, but the extra concern I have now is this hardware can run Windows 11, whereas the other one could not. So I knew with the old hardware that I definitely couldn't go anywhere with it. I was fixed where I was. It would still get the odd, it will force a Windows update and then fail to do it, and then we'll just be back to square one again. There's just sort of delays things by about 20 minutes when it does that. But the legitimate concern is that there is Windows 11 opportunity on this PC, and I've not obviously done the trigger for that yet. And I suspect if I don't keep an eye on things on the PC, that it's just going to go, right, Windows 11, here we go, and completely break everything. And I don't want it to break everything, obviously. Certainly not a couple of days before big events occur with the PC. So I am keeping a very close eye on things and hoping that it doesn't do stuff. No, I just don't want to, Ben. I just don't want to. I just do not. No, we've done with 100% already tonight, Ben. We're now on to 1 versus 100 instead. Speaking of which, let's get a lobby open. EJQP, if you'd like to play 1 versus 100. And I need to get myself into Discord for this game as well. And share a screen. There we go. I don't need Quizbot tonight though, because this is a standalone build, so I can just share the actual game itself without any issue whatsoever. What are you? Oh, you're there again, Whiskers. Okay. You were in the corner and then you're not in the corner. I don't know what you're doing, Whiskers. Not entirely sure what you're doing. It's not what you usually do. We have 32 players in at the moment. Feel free to play. EJQP. We will be picking one of you to play as our hot seat player, as the one. However, in this game, you don't actually have to be talking to me in Discord.
Matt the ref.
Wow, manifesting for other people like that. That's interesting. I don't know how that works, Dan, but okay. Thank you for the 100 bits. But yeah, there will be a hot seat player for sure, but they do not have to be here in Discord talking to me. So don't worry about that. And also, if you don't want to be a hot seat player, that's fine. We'll just do a re-roll if it does end up picking you. It's a bit of a slower procedure, I suppose, but it works. This was the second Twitch game I had ever made, and obviously hadn't really known about doing proper excludes and things like that by that point. Although I did have excludes in the Wonderwall experience, so maybe I just decided I didn't want to bother with that this time round. Anyway, Whiskers, what are you doing? You're being very naughty. Do you want to go over here and have a bit of a curl up and sleep? Definitely like the scriptures. There you go. Yeah, Wonderwall Experience was the first game I had made all the way back in 2019. Bloody hell. Nearly 4 years ago, folks. That's how long I've been doing this stuff now. Nearly 4 years. And now we're about to do a live event in front of nearly 40 people on Saturday and Sunday, and people online watching it as well. Do you not have anything else to do than to watch this crazy ass person doing this on a regular basis? Apparently not. Anyway, let's get to the game. Of course, this lobby is perpetually open, so you can join this even if you miss out on the first opportunity. Welcome to con life. Yeah, I think that's probably is. I am very much a con. Okay, let's get this picking away. Who's it gonna be? It's Shadowmane! Shadow, you have been picked by the game. Convention not confident, yeah, something like that. You've been picked. I see you're already in the green room, so that's probably determining that factor in a moment. But we will wait your arrival momentarily. Everybody else, get ready. You're going to be answering to either public chat or whisper to Quizbot 3000, A, B, or C. I was reliably informed that 1, 2, 3 probably don't work. Even though this is the 1, 2, 3 build, I think it still doesn't work. So I would go with ABC because I don't think 1, 2, 3 works quite right at the moment. So just take that as a little bit of notice. Go for ABC in this game. Shadowmane, good evening.
Good evening, Ash. How you doing?
I am. I'm okay considering all of the situation that's befallen me very recently. But you've had all sorts of stuff going on with yourself as well. How's your holiday been?
Well, the destinations were good, but I'll tell you what, the traveling. I need a vacation from that vacation, as they say.
Yeah, the travelling part of holidays is always the worst part of it. But have you had like properly travel hell this time round?
Oh yeah, I could go on a long-winded ramble, but I'll save you the trouble and just tell you what happened on the last day. So the transfer off my ship was fairly smooth sailing. We get to the airport, we get checked in, I get sat down. Turns out there's a 40-minute delay after we get sat down on our seats because of air traffic control stuff going on. So that happens, and that is fun. So it's sat there for 40 minutes or so before we fly. We finally land, and then when we land, it turns out we've got another delay because someone has taken our gate. Another plane has just taken the spot we're supposed to park in.
Oh, no
so
fun.
Add that with a hold up at border control and the wait for our bags, which, we were waiting for our bags 20 minutes, and they said we've got to wait another 15 minutes over the loudspeaker. Bearing in mind it was now 4 o'clock in the afternoon at that time, and that's the time when usually the M25 is packed.
Yes.
But I'm home now. I've survived the travel hell.
Well, that's good. So, you have been picked to be the hot seat player this evening. Do you have a preference for what version of the game to play, the US or Dutch game?
Well, I do quite enjoy the US rules, and it's a fairly comfortable experience in my kind of level of quitting, so I like to go US rules.
Okay, absolutely fine. Ready for phone? This isn't Millionaire, Oni. The only one we borrow from Millionaire is Ask the Host, so they will be asking me if anything. But thank you for suggesting that you are ready for a phone friend at the very least. Anyway. I guess the jackpot's a million. Yeah, it is. Who wants to be a millionaire? Just who wants to be a millionaire versus 100 people. And there's one less option. How does a 50-50 work? You get 1.5 options after it? I don't know. Anyway, let's get this game underway. Good luck, Shanamain. Playing the US rules mob. Get ready to answer. You're going to be answering first on these questions. And this is 1 versus 100. Which London-based rugby union club play their home games at the Twickenham Stoop? Is it the Harlequins, London Irish, or Saracens? This is an interestingly difficult question to start with. Which London-based rugby union club play their home games at the Twickenham Stoop? Is it Harlequins, London Irish, and Saracens? Okay, mob is in. Any clues here, Shadow?
You're throwing me in at the deep end. I've got no clue on rugby union. I know it's a sport that exists and that people play it and watch it. I have never looked up anything about rugby union. So I'm just going to go straight in and trust the mob, and hopefully they've all got this right. And if not, then this has been an interesting night for me. I'm going to trust the mob.
Lock in, you want to trust?
Trust the mob.
Okay. So you are locked into the mob's most popular answer. Problem I'm seeing with you doing this, Shadow, is the absolute confidence that I'm seeing in Twitch chat right now. We have well, I'm out already. Start off with UK sports. Who amongst these 101 people wants to be millionaire the worst? Most, sorry. Love to feel this certain that I'm out on question 1. A bloodbath incoming, I sense. I'm out. Smiley face. Oh no. Meh. That plus all the AIs. Yeah, no. Well, the Trust the Mob excludes all AI answers because those are sort of randomly generated, though they are weighted by those that have been eliminated. At the moment, nobody's been eliminated, so at the moment they are pretty much RNG skewed to the difficulty of the question. So the easier the question is, the more likely they would get it right, on a weighted basis. But there's no guarantee they're going to get it right. But they're completely excluded from being selected in Trust the Mob anyway. So we are only looking at human players for these answers. And let's find out what the human mob has determined for you here, Shadowmane.
I mean, any guess they've got is way better than mine.
They have locked in the Harlequins for you. So if this is correct, you have the mob to thank you to stay in the game. However, this is wrong. It is a painful one-question elimination, though I suspect it also means there's not going to be many left in the mob still standing. What's the correct answer? Hey, it's the correct answer! And yes, there was a reference to it in 100% Pack very recently. As Ralph says, it is a 10-minute walk away from Twickenham.
Nice.
But who got it wrong? TJ, Puzzledan, Pubman Bear, Another Cat, Zeus, Diamond Ninja, Oren, AB Me, Mark, and Topper One Gaming. Unfortunately, all getting that one wrong. You have been eliminated. Plus a smattering of AI that have also answered incorrectly. Puts you, Shadowmane, already through the first quarter. You're at 1 versus 74, and you're already sitting at 5,000 dudes. And all you've done is trusted the mob. That's all you've done. So, you already have a decision to make at this point. You can take that 5,000 dukes and run, or you can play on for a little bit more and maybe try and get a little bit more out of the game. What would you like to do?
Surely the worst bit is over now. Let's take on the mob.
Take on the mob. All right, here comes question 2. In the VCR games of the Atmosphere series, known as Nightmare initially in Australia, how long do players have to finish the game, barring the Harbinger's booster tapes? Is it 45 minutes, 60 minutes, or 70 minutes? Bloody hell, this is a blast from the past question. In the VCR games of the Atmosphere series, known as Nightmare initially in Australia, how long do players have to finish the game, barring the Harbinger's booster tapes? Is it 45 minutes, 60 minutes, or 70 minutes? Really? Game? You're really pulling out all the stops tonight, aren't you?
The game just does not want me in, apparently.
Yeah. That's why I was referring to, Score, not necessarily to the game Atmosphere being a VCR game, but the actual question itself. I know this from being all the way back in probably the first database days, all the way back in like 2019 or so. It's just taken it this long to make it to stream, apparently. I think it probably has appeared on stream before. Seem to recall it anyway. Shadowmane, do you have any thoughts here, though?
Well, you said blast from the past, and you say you've seen the support, so I think that gives you a clear indication on what my next move is going to be. I'm going to ask the host.
You want to ask me?
Yes, come on, Ash.
Okay, here's what I think. No! I'm certainly familiar with seeing the question, but there's no way that I remember the actual answer, though. So, VCR games. So, trying to think how long a regular VCR tape would be. Those would tend to be... like, you would often get films on VCR, wouldn't you? So those are... hour and a, sometimes they're edited down, but like hour and a half, 2 hours on them, but that might be at a slower playback rate. Depends on the playback rate that they had it for, because of course you've got things like super long play that could extend the length of a VCR to like 8 hours long, but that did it at a really, really slow recording speed to make that happen, so you get a really low quality as a result. I don't know. I really don't know. How long do players have to finish the game? I mean, the sensible answer would be a straight up hour, 60 minutes. It seems the most sort of sensible amount of time. But that might not be necessarily available in the tech of the time. So I don't really know. I would probably go with B60 minutes myself if I did have to lock in an answer, but not with any great certainty. That's my final answer.
Right. Well, Ash, let's give a bit more credence to your theory. I'm going to poll the mob on 60 minutes.
Okay. Let's see what happens there then. So, Going for another help. We can, of course, do that multiple times on the question. Let's see how many of our mob agree with me on B. Oh, interesting. It is a slight majority. 44 of 74 did decide on that answer. However, I am seeing quite a lot of AIs in this pick, and not necessarily as many humans. There are some notable humans I'm missing here, with Sampster and Ralph and James Crossbell, Riff Raccoon, Flyboy, Cursed Toucan, Mr. Vertigo, Sandby Gabrio. They've all gone with a different answer. Proogs and Brand New Halo also at the top there as well. They've gone with a different answer. But given the number of humans still in, is that about half of them? Maybe?
Yeah.
So we've got Colo and Lingo, Matt, Sintu, Chris, Prey, Josh Dodd, Claire, 93AJB. It's pretty even, maybe more on B than other answers, but that's what they've gone for. 44 of the 74 mob members went with B. Does that help you?
Yeah, it does, and I'm trying to think back to... I'm trying to think back to the days of when I used to have VCRs. That's not really helpful when most of your VCRs consist of Disney movies, Teletubbies, and a few things comprising of, like, the old counting things, like El Nombre and what are those other things? But yeah, you seem to have faith in 60. The Polar Mob looks trustworthy on 60. I think it's good to save Ask the Mob for later. I'd like to lock in 60 minutes.
Okay. You've said lock in, that's the key word I'm looking for. Let's find out what is the correct answer. Hey!
There we go.
It is the correct answer. That's what we like to see. Who got it wrong? James, Ralph, Mr. Vertigo, Cursed Toucan, Gabrio, Proves, Riff, Flyboy, Brand New Halo, Sandby, Sampster, all the names I called off earlier, plus quite a few AI as well getting that one wrong. Score Count providing the factoids here, as they did write the question earlier. This Tapes and Spin-Off DVD game gave you 45 minutes. The true DVD game and app gave you 49 minutes for some reason. But all the classic Tapes and Harbingers non-booster is a full hour. If you want to see some brilliantly cheesy, god-awful horror acting, look these tapes up on YouTube. They are beautiful. So yeah. More modern versions, 45 or 49 minutes, but traditional 1 full hour was the correct answer. And hey, Shannamain, you're already through half the mob. 50,000 doots, and you're 4 away from making that 75,000 doots. We have had to use quite a few helps to get there. We've had to use 3 helps already. Leaves you just with Ask the Mob, but you might be lucky with the questions coming up your way. You will at least get to see the category of the next question before we move on. So let's have a look at that right now, see what you want to do. Science and nature. That is the next category that you'll expect for your next question, but of course you won't see that question unless you decide to play. So 1 versus 44 here, Shannamain. What do you want to do? Take the 50,000 or play against the mob?
Well, essentially, I've got a 50-50 shot if I have absolutely no clue, and that's as good a shot as any. I'd like to take the mob.
Okay, dokie. Here comes your question on science and nature. What visible phenomenon, regarded as a token of good luck by sailors, is also known as corona discharge? Is it St. Elmo's fire, St. Helios spark, or St. Pharaoh's light? Sorry, I'm not... All the callbacks going on right now. What visible phenomenon, regarded as a token of good luck by sailors, is also known as corona discharge? Is it St. Elmo's fire, St. Helios spark, or St. Pharaoh's light? Or my cough apparently is getting worse. Shadow, thoughts?
Without a shadow of a doubt, St. Elmo's fire, lock it in.
Okay. Game. Thank you. Calling back to Colo's weather pack from Euroquision, October 2022. Is it St. Elmo's fire again? It is St. Elmo's fire again, yes.
That's the first one I've legitimately known this whole game.
Matt the Ref getting that wrong. Daddy Gambit, Josh Dodd, and 6AI all getting that one wrong. Total of 9. It's enough for you to go up another ladder rung, though. 75,000 now you currently have in the bank, and you could walk away right now with. Or, if you want to play on, 5 away from 6-figure territory here with 100,000. And that was the first that you absolutely knew.
Oh yes, I've seen St. Elmo's Fire quite a few times.
Ah, very cool, very cool.
I do know that is it lightning that's attracted to St. Elmo's Fire, or is it just the curves on sails or ship wings? I just know that there's a connection between those two.
Certainly the way, because I've seen it happen with planes before. It's the sort of the way that the drag works when you're going through a particularly charged area of air. It can cause a static build-up, and then it just completely discharges like that in a ball like St. Elmo's Fire, as you know. So I've certainly seen it before on planes and that, and I'm pretty certain it happens. Or let's say with ships as well, with the sailors. Anyway, we've got another category to pick, or say to reveal. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
That's an exception that's occurred. That's rare. That's rare for that to happen. I haven't had an exception in 1 vs 100 for a long time. Let me have a look, see what's going on. I have a feeling it's managed to pick a question that doesn't have a category assigned to it. Let me have a look at the logs, see if I can find the logs for it. Cannot find exception. Yes, you can. Oh! Question panel, set question, index was outside the bounds of the array. I'm still presuming that it's picked a question that doesn't have a category associated to it. That is what I'm feeling is happening. And we're just going to get this music looping over and over and over again. Hang on. I'm going to do it this way. Question panel. Set question. What was the line number? Oh, it doesn't actually say. It just says index was outside the bounds of the array. But the first thing it does is goes to the list of categories and picks the first of that. So I'm pretty confident that is what has happened. It's managed to pick a question that has no assigned categories to it. Which is kind of irritating because I would have thought I had a protection in place for that, but apparently not. Let me have a look. Next question. Sneak peek. Pick question. Interesting. There isn't anything in place. No, there is. No, there is a thing in there to say if categories is null or there are no categories. Oh, but it is asking for one. Is it asking for a category? I don't know. There is required categories as a listed thing, but I don't think it uses that for for US edition. Only does it for difficulty filtering. That is very curious. Unless for some reason we have run out of picking questions in the traditional manner, and it has had to resort to an if else, just pick a damn question. Don't care about any sort of restriction, just pick me a question. And in that case, unfortunately, managed to find one that doesn't have a category in it. It's the only thing I can think of, because I do have a if else, I have to pick something situation in there. And yeah, seeing the Harlequins question come up first did very much alert me to a potential issue, because it shouldn't have been picking a question of that difficulty so early on. It should have been doing much easier questions than that just to settle in. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop the game where we are on that, because it is soft locked. It's not going to get any further than that. What I am considering doing, just for tonight's game, if I can get it to work, is to just ignore which questions have been used in the past. And that means all of them are fair game. But that's going to potentially cause other problems where there's no categories assigned to the question. This is actually quite the predicament. I'm not entirely sure what the right way to solve this is at the moment. We have used just that many questions in 1 versus 100. Like I'm looking at the list of the used indexes, it is incredibly long. If I select all the lines, I can say that we have apparently used. I mean, some of the questions are going to be used from other games, but are of the same ilk. So, like, Duel has the same kind of question properties, and they can be shared across this game and that, as well as £1 Million Drop and Stack. I have currently 3,252 lines here, saying that's how many questions we have apparently used on multiple choice questions, which is actually higher than I thought it should be. But maybe that's also including question IDs on other styles of show as well. But still, that's a lot of questions. What I'm going to do, I've taken a backup of the old question database file, so I still have the used values if I want to revert back to them. But for tonight only, essentially you're going to treat this as a callback episode. We're going to have questions that have come from literally any point in time in the community writing. Now, I am very much aware of the fact that the questions may not be up to date and may be out of date by 3 or maybe even 4 years. So there may be some interesting trivia coming up this evening. Where
you're firing up the Wayback Machine, basically.
Essentially, yeah. But just be aware that, yeah, the answers that come up might not necessarily be the answer that you're expecting right now. The thing is, it would be the best thing to do would be able to say, this was written in this year, and then that gives you enough context to figure out what it is. But I don't have that facility in the game right now. So I think we are just going to call this as sort of a very fun game, and yeah, very much a callback to all the old questions that we had. So, if you'd like to have a bit of a sort of a fun game, I don't even know what that is, Topper. So all of these that you're about to see tonight will probably be repeat questions, but we've had literally just told you this evening already, so I think you're fine with it. So this is questions from the last 3.5 years at quiz night. Let's put it that way. So, if you'd like to play some 1 vs 100, FZLQ, and Shadowmane, I'll give you priority to be the 1 while you're here, because the game did fail while you are still the 1. So, add 1 Shadowmane. There you go. So you're on the preference list, so you should be the one getting picked on this next bounce. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting end of the stream, as it were, where we get to see some really, I'm hoping, good questions, but we shall see. It is somewhat oddly fitting as well. That's why I sort of figured, heck, let's just go with all of the questions and see what happens. So, let's get this game underway. I wonder who it's going to pick. Game, don't betray me. But that's all trivia is, Mark. Hey, it worked!
Hey, there we go.
And now I can clear the preference list off. So, I presume you still want to play the US game, yeah?
Yeah, I still want to play the US game.
Cool. I'll just stream share right now. There you go. And, okay. If you're all ready, then, mob, get ready with your A, B's, and C's. Here comes the US game. We're starting again 1 vs 100. Nostalgia Edition. The clubhouse at a golf course is sometimes known by what nickname? Is it the 19th hole, the 11th frame, or the third half? Mob, lock in your answers. The clubhouse at the golf course is sometimes known by what nickname? Is it the 19th hole, the 11th frame, or the third half? Hopefully a slightly gentler question to start with. Shadow, any thoughts?
It's a shame that the golf course I frequent doesn't have this name. The 19th hole. I'd lock that in.
Okay. Now, despite the fact that we have now access to all of the questions in the database, it has still decided to pick a modern question. But either way, yeah, 19th hole is correct. Who got it wrong? Ondi did, unfortunately, and Gabriel also failing to give me the right answer. We got 4 AIs getting that wrong. Hey, for the first time ever, the bots got the count right. That's kind of crazy. Everybody else got it right. Well done. It's no money on the bank right now, Shadow. So let's move straight on to question 2. What makes plants green? It's just 4 words. Options are cysteine, cyanide, or chlorophyll. Mob, please lock in your answers. What makes plants green? Cysteine, cyanide, or chlorophyll? We have to remove that question from the saved database. Let's say this is now in a different file, so I'll be able to compare the 2 files against each other. So it's not hard for me to do that. Shadow, any thoughts?
I have 1 for chlorophyll. Lock it in.
Okay. Definitely cyanide, says Gabriel. Isn't cyanide the one that you get from almonds or a certain kind of almond?
You get a trace amount of it in apple seeds. I know that from having written a question for it on Millionaire.
Mm-hmm. Chlorophyll is correct. Unsurprisingly, they all got it right. So, moving on to question number 3. La Tomatina, a festival where people throw tomatoes and get involved in a tomato fight, is held in which country? Is it France, Spain, or Italy? Mob, please lock in your answers. La Tomatina, a festival where people throw tomatoes and get involved in a tomato fight, is held in which country? France, Spain, or Italy? Or maybe I should have said France from text to speech earlier. Shadowmane.
The classic that is La Tomatina in Spain. Final answer.
You don't use the words final answer around here.
Okay, ultimate response.
Okay. We've gone for Spain. The correct answer is... It is Spain, yes. Let's get rid of that. Who got it wrong? Tyson Bain Riff, Benz J, Chris, Not a Cat, and 13AI. Getting that one wrong.
I'm willing to bet they went with Italy.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the majority that would have gone the wrong way would have gone with Italy on that one. Well, you're up to 5,000 dukes now, Shadowmane, and 6 away from making it 5 figures at 10,000. So, your first opportunity. Would you like to take the 5,000, or do you want to play for a bit more?
Time to make some more money. I'd take the mob.
I forget milk if I have or not. Next question. Which term, often used in sporting contexts, comes from the Latin word for to love? Is it varsity, amateur, or professional? Mob, please lock in your answers. Bloody hell, it's a linguistics question from Harry. That's been a while. Which term, often used in sporting contexts, comes from the Latin word for to love? Is it varsity, amateur, or professional? Mob is in. Shadowmane, any thoughts?
Ooh, I know amateur means novice, and I know that professional means exemplary. The only one that leaves me is varsity, so I'd like to lock in varsity.
Okay. That's what you said. Is the answer A, varsity? No!
Excuse me?
It's amateur. I'm presuming like amour is a similar derivation there for love. So I'm afraid amateur was the answer we were looking for there. Bit of a surprise for you, and possibly also to Matt, Topper, Mr. Vertigo, Puzzledan, Colo, 93AJB. All up there, all getting that one wrong. Oh, l'amour, indeed. So, Shadow, unfortunately, after, I think, 4 or 5 questions there in nostalgia mode, it is an elimination. How do you feel?
75,000 dukes before the thing crashed. 75,000 and I crashed out with a chance of earning 5 grand. Oh dear.
Yeah,
it's been a night.
To be fair, that's what Ralph is saying as well, is that you did get higher up and you didn't have the opportunity to bail because it failed to load the question. So
in that sense, I chose the money in that game.
Because, yeah, you could have chosen the money in theory had we had a question that loaded. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to bother with the wheel. I'm just going to give you the straight up 75,000 up to that point of the game. So
thank you, Ash.
There's the full 75,000 paid in full, because honestly, that it's a tech hiccup on that one, and I certainly would have hoped you to get as equally footed in the game. But unfortunately just didn't happen this time around, so yeah. Jerris Ash, also, I haven't been around for like 2 weeks, so I'm just paying out some dukes that haven't happened yet. But Shadowmane, hope you've had fun.
Yeah, I've had a great time. Thank you for having me on.
That's good to hear. Well, take care, and hope to see you at Q&L.
Hopefully, I'll see what happens. No promises. We're still trying to figure out whether or not we will definitely be going. I'm just running through some final checks at the moment. Here's hoping it all goes well.
Let's hope. And we'll see you later. Take care.
See ya.
Bye. So, we ended on a wrong answer there, which does mean the player selection for the next one is limited to those in green right now. So that does include Flyboy, Toot, Zeus, Prey, Mark, Proogs, Ralph, Sandby, Oren, Brand New Halo, Sapster, ABME, Innis, Claire, Oni, DMC, Otaku Logan, Sintu, and Punman Ben. Those, unfortunately, in grey. You are not going to get picked this time round, but maybe you'll get picked on the next bounce. Let's find out. There's a lot of love for Fraser/Prey to be picked on the next one. Let's see what the RNG does. Will it be Prey? Let's find out. No, it is Ralph. Ralph, aka the Lupine One. You have been picked to play. What would you like to do? I'm presuming they'll probably want to play in Discord. Maybe guess it. Yeah, I was just about to say you're probably getting your mic out. No worries. Take your time, and we'll get that sorted in Mo. Who is Mo? I don't know who Mo is. Maybe they're the mole. Speaking of, I haven't actually seen any of Netflix Mole yet because I don't have Netflix. Also, I've not seen any of Dutch Genius yet, although Theory has been very kind and posted 2 of the episodes already subbed. So, yeah, that could be interesting watching. Certainly from what people have been cautiously saying on Twitter about the second episode of Dutch Genius, it finally all falls into place. So hoping that that's a pretty good one. I don't know, Score, if you're wanting to do a watch along of Dutch Genius or Netflix Mole or anything like that. But either way, if not, I'll go and just watch it myself. We do have a Ralph now in the green room, all getting sound checked, and we'll get this game underway momentarily. Who is Mo? She killed Trevor in EastEnders. Ah, okay. What's EastEnders? I've never watched it. I have watched like one episode. I didn't really actually pay attention to it though. Ralph, good evening. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Very excited for QNL this weekend.
Yeah. I'm also excited, but obviously, apprehensive with all the stuff that's been in my way for the past few days. But I'm hoping that I can get past all of that ahead of the actual event on the Saturday and Sunday. We will be revealing who's playing what as well very, very soon, or at least, personally to whoever's playing what game as well. So that you know. Go on.
So, no big after-stream big reveal?
No, unfortunately I don't have that set up right now because there's still a potential question on the cards, I think, for one of the games. But I think we're mostly set up in place for who's playing what game. Anyway, that is for the weekend. We've got to deal with the present right now, Ralph, and it's a blast from the past now this evening with 1 vs 100 Nostalgia Edition. Do you have any particular game in mind for said kind of game?
I think I'll stick with US mode.
All right, absolutely fine. You ready to play?
Yep.
Okay, then let's get this game underway. 1 vs 100. A question from you. Which of these is the title of a 2015 single by The Weeknd? Is it Can't Feel My Legs, Can't Feel My Toes, or Can't Feel My Face? Mob, please lock in your answers now. Which of these is the title of a 2015 single by The Weeknd? Is it Can't Feel My Legs, Can't Feel My Toes, or Can't Feel My Face? Okay, they're all in. Ralph, you have written this question. Can you remember?
So I take it that nostalgia mode means that any question that can appear, even if it's by the same, even if it's been authored by the person in hot seat.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but it certainly should be picking questions from 2019 onwards. I'm wondering if it's trying to do a comparison against Ralph rather than the Lupine One, but hey-ho, we're here right now and it's picked your questions. But can you remember it?
Can't Feel My Face, I think it was.
You think it was?
Yes, if I recall 2015 correctly.
Is that the one you want to lock in then?
Lock in.
Okay. So you go for the face. Is the face the right way to go? Yes, Can't Feel My Face is correct. Who's got it wrong? Ines Gabriel, Brand New Halo, Ora Mistarel, And a couple of AI as well, getting that one wrong. The count is wrong this time round, though. 10 exactly, though, getting eliminated mean you are up to exactly 1,000 doots for answering a question that you wrote. So, that's pretty good going, isn't it? Getting a 3,000 doots for that. But, might want to take on for a bit more. What do you want to do?
As much as I like to take my 3 doots, mob.
Move on into question 2. Which geographical location is represented by the letter K in the name of the fast food restaurant KFC? Is it Kentucky, Kidderminster, or Kenya? Mob, please lock in now. Which geographical location is represented by the letter K in the name of the fast food restaurant KFC? Kentucky, Kidderminster, or Kenya? And an empty author bar means this is old imported data. Ralph, any thoughts here?
Now that is reaching far back into the database. Hopefully you can get fixed things all sorted out and fixed up in the future after QNL, of course.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry if I'm giving you too much QNL pressure.
Just keep on mentioning it.
I've got to hype it up. I'd like to lock in Kentucky.
All right. Lock in Q and L. Yeah, indeed. Go for that Kentucky fried chicken. Yeah, absolutely. You got it wrong. Boo, you all got it right. Well done. So, there's still 1,000 on the table here, Ralph. Would you like to take that or take on the mob?
Mob.
All right. Let's get straight onto it. Get on with the quiz. Question number 3. Which of these songs did Shakin' Stevens take to the top of the charts in 1981 by yourself again? Is it Green Onions, Green Tambourine, or Green Door? Mob, please lock in your answers now. It's kind of impressive. It's picking your question again. Which of these songs did Shakin' Stevens take to the top of the charts in 1981? Green Onions, Green Tambourine, or Green Door? And the mob is in. Can you remember this one?
Maybe, as Ben likes to say, I'm a prolific question writer. I'd like to lock in Green Door.
Okay. Certainly at one point in time, it was Clive that was the very prolific question writer. There was well over 1,000 questions, I think, assigned to Clive, which is just phenomenal. But anyway, going with C, Green Door. Is that the correct answer? Yes, it is. Who got that one wrong? Prey, Benzie, Mark, Puzzle Dan, Milk Like, DMC, Riff, Ondi, Chris. Oh, it's a bit of a bloodbath. 93, AJB, AB Me, and 22 AI as well. All getting knocked out there. Yeah, a load of people probably going for the Green Onions, but as Oni says, that's Booker T and the MGs. Ralph, just like that, you have gone all the way up to, quintupled. No, you were on 1,000 earlier. Oh God, what would that be? Duo quintip? No, that's not right. What is that? What is 25 in that kind of naming scheme?
What even is 25?
I don't know.
So if we're in nostalgia mode,
Duodeca Quinta.
If we're in nostalgia mode, we should break out the old memes.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it could just be quintupled and quintupled again. Yeah, just quintupled twice. Just use the arrow notation or something. Anyway, 25,000 currently in the bank for you here, Ralph, and you're 7 away from the halfway point. What would you like to do?
Mob.
Okay. Yeah, PQA 25, something like that. Next question, led by Trent Reznor. Which industrial rock band had hits in the 90s with Wish, Closer and Burn? Is it 9 Inch Nails, 10mm hex socket countersunk screws, or zinc-plated coach bolts? Mob, please lock in your answers. Led by Trent Reznor. Which industrial rock band had hits in the 90s with Wish, Closer and Burn? Is it 9 Inch Nails, 10mm hex socket countersunk screws, or zinc-plated coach bolts? Thank you, Colo. Ralph, any thoughts?
What is even going on with 1 versus 100 tonight? 9-inch nails, lock it in.
Lock it in, okay. Is it 9-inch nails? Yeah, it is. You got that wrong. Ah, that's a single AI. AI number 49 decided to zag instead of zig. Yeah, it's still sitting in the same spot then, Ralph, essentially, but 6 away from the halfway point. Do you want to take 25,000 or do you want to go for another more?
Mob.
Okay. 1 versus 56. Space Cats, Peace Turtles is a podcast about which board game? Is it Terraforming Mars, Twilight Imperium, or Terra Mystica? Mob, please lock in. Space Cats, Peace Turtles. It's a podcast about which board game? Is it Terraforming Mars, Twilight Imperium, or Terra Mystica? This is a somewhat recent question, but anyway, Ralph, any thoughts?
Now, 2 of these 3 board games I have played, and neither of them have any space cats in them. Terraforming Mars is more grounded in the realms of physical science rather than reaching out to extraterrestrial life. And Terra Mystica, even though it got a sci-fi spin-off, Terra Mystica itself is more of a fantasy game, which means the remainder, Twilight Imperium, a board game which everyone says takes 6 to 8 hours to play, and I don't think I have that amount of time or patience. So I'd like to lock in B, Twilight Imperium, please.
Okay. It's not one of the longest board games you can play, is it? I'm trying to think of the name of it now. There's that one with a massive manual to it. What's it called? I'm sure someone's gonna know the name of it. Like Domination or whatever. There's like a single word to it. I can't remember the name of it now. Oh no, you're right, Lingo. Yeah, the Battle for North Africa. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's that. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Twilight Imperium is correct. I mean, Risk Legacy is just on a slight tangent to that now because you do adjust the game as you play. Well, we're past the halfway point. Topper, Ben, Curse 2, Tyson Bane, Proogs, all getting it wrong, as well as 12 AI. Yeah, I thought it had a single word, and then as soon as Lingo said it was the Battle for North Africa, I was like, oh yeah, it's that, isn't it? Or the campaign, whatever it is. But yeah, it's that. For some reason, I thought it was one word. Maybe it's just not. Anyway, it's definitely that. Ralph, you're up to 75,000 dukes, where Shadowmane unfortunately got booted from the game earlier when we were not in mystic mode or mythical mode or whatever mode. You are 9 away from 6-figure territory of 100,000 dukes. You will get to see a category though of the next question. So let's have a look at that. It is famous people. Famous people, Ralph. What would you like to do? Take 75,000 or take on the mob?
I'll take the mob, please.
Okay. TARDIS mode. That's a great way of saying it, Oren. Yes. So, on famous people, what American rapper's stage name derives from his childhood love of the Peanuts media franchise? Is it Sean Corey Carter, Andre Ramel Young, or Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr.? What American rapper's stage name derives from his childhood love of the Peanuts media franchise? Is it Sean Corey Carter, Andre Ramel Young, or Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr.? So yeah, a bit of a difficult one. You've got to work out the stage names from the real names. Ralph, can you unpick this?
Well, those are some names.
They are, aren't they?
And I don't really trust myself into picking one line, so I think I might want to rely on the help.
Okay, well you got 4 helps available.
I'd like to ask the mob first.
Ask the mob. Okay, let's see what they think then. So it's going to pick 2 mob members out. 1 right, 1 wrong. They won't say, obviously, which is right and which is wrong, but they'll say what option they gave, and we'll be able to describe why they gave their options. We're looking at the top row. Matt the ref went with A. Not a Cat went with C. So immediately we know B, Andre Ramel Young, is a wrong answer. It is between A and C. Not a Cat that went with C just says, I had no idea. Matt went with A. Why did you go with A, Matt? While you will listen to this underscore here. Knowing my luck, I proofed this question many moons ago. Either way, I don't know the answer. So you have a don't know and... Oh, sorry, I had no idea and I don't know, but probably proofed it. So, it's good. At least it eliminated one option for you.
I'm leaning... Well, when I saw the answers, I thought Sean Carter, and don't think that I think he's like a really famous one, and the one I haven't heard of is Calvin. I think I'm leaning towards him, so I'd like to lock in C, please.
Ooh, going for a bit of a bold play. Any idea who this is?
Not a clue.
Well, the correct answer is, because I don't have the information in front of me, because you could have asked me for help in that situation. The correct answer is... It is C, yes, Calvin Cordazar Broadus Jr., aka Snoop Dogg, according to Mark. So, Sanbai, Sintu, Zeus, Colo, and Matt the ref getting that one wrong. Plus 9 AI as well. It's a total of 14 eliminations. And just like that, Ralph, you're now up to 100,000 doots and into the final quarter of the game as well. Just 5 mob members to make it 250,000 doots. 15 will make it 500,000. And the final 25, if you get them all, 1 million doots. Let's have a look at the next category, because we still have that availability to us. Words and phrases is your next category. What would you like to do, Ralph? Do you want to take the 100,000, or do you want to play against the mob?
Well, I still have 3 helps left. I think I'd like to go for the mob.
Okay. Still 3 more helps. Poll Trust and asking me. Here's your next question. What type of weapon is a truncheon? Your options are a club, a sword, or an axe. Mob, please lock in now. What type of weapon is a truncheon? Club, sword, or axe? Simple as that. And the mob is in. Ralph.
This is the sort of thing that the caricature of a stereotypical British Bobby on the beat would be holding. Of course, it's not convenient for a policeman to be using a sword or an axe when out on the patrol. It's an A, club, lock it in.
Now, was literally where I was going to draw the conversation to was, yes, the stereotypical presentation of a Bobby. But you took all of that out. I didn't need to reference it. It is indeed a club, yeah. Very easy for the UK crew here. However, out there in the US or further afield might be harder. Yeah, not a cat, the only one getting that wrong in the human players, and 2 AI also getting that one wrong. Yeah, 1 versus 22, 2 away now from 250,000 doots. What kind of weapon is a luncheon? Hard bread, I'm sure. There certainly was a discussion about this on QI between Victoria Coren Mitchell and Stephen Fry. I still don't know who actually won out of that debate, but anyway, we're going to move on. Let's have a look at the next category. History is our next category. So, Ralph, what would you like to do? The audience, yeah, they always win, that's true. Would you like to take the 100,000, Ralph, or take on the mob?
Apt. Mob, please.
Yes, very apt indeed. 1 versus 22. Which of these was not the nickname of a pre-1066 king of England? The Confessor? The Brave? The Unready? Mob, lock in now. Which of these was not the nickname of a pre-1066 king of England? The Confessor, the Brave, the Unready. The mob is in. Ralph, any thoughts?
So I know there's Ethelred the Unready, and I think Edward the Confessor. So that would leave B, the Brave. Lock it in, please.
Okay. Do you think the Brave actually refers to anyone?
No, I don't think so. I think Jack Wilford was just being clever here.
Okay.
Maybe he's referring to me.
Well, you are the Brave player at the moment. Ethelred the Unready, Edward the Confessor. Or people are saying the Cube in chat for some reason. Is it the Brave? Yes. Fortune does indeed favour the Brave. Otaku Logan, Samster making a bit of a typo from the sounds of things. +6 AI getting knocked out there. You are now up to 250,000 Dukes, Ralph. And you're 4 away from making it 500,000. 14, of course, all the way up to that 1 million Dukes. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very up for continuing on.
Well,
ask a mobbly question.
Let's have a look at the category first. It's toys and games. Is what
yes! Yes, please!
A bit of an exclamation there from Ralph. So, what are you doing? Money or mob?
Mob!
Need I see any more? Let's go on. 1 versus 14. Which of these bingo calls has the highest value? Is it clickety click, Brighton line, or any way up? Mob, lock in please now. Which of these bingo calls has the highest value? That's that again. Clickety click, Brighton line, or any way up? The mob is in. Ralph, do you know these?
As someone who went to a beach a lot in his younger years, yes. Clickety click is 66. The Brighton line is 59, and any way up is.
What you mean? It's oh right, okay, yeah.
69.
Nice.
Lock in C.
Okay. Is it that there nice number? Yeah, it is that there nice number. You got it wrong. 2 got it wrong. Flyboy Claire got it wrong. And 2 AI getting knocked out. Ralph, you're on the final stretch.
And that means I get to see the questions.
You do indeed. 500,000 Dukes currently in the bank. 9 mob members left standing. Well, when you look at this, Shadowbane is still standing there. Then we've got Mr. Vertigo and Oni. Those are only 3 human players left in. The rest are AI. Well, how about that? Just 3 human players left out of our 9. So 1/3 human, 2/3 AI. Let's have a look at the next question then, because as you say, we're on the final stretch. The last 10% means we get to see a question. Which of these is a Pythagorean triple in that the 3 numbers describe the side lengths of a right triangle? So, that is what you would face. We're not going to give you the options yet. You'll only see them if you want to play the question. But considering the kind of question this is, Ralph, I think I know what this decision is going to be. What would you like?
Mob!
Mob! Oh, that's very interesting. There could be some trapness about to come this way. Let's find out. Well, there's the question again. Your options are 6, 9, 10, 5, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6. Mob, lock in now. Which of these is a Pythagorean triple in that the three numbers describe the side lengths of a right triangle? Is it 6, 9, 10, 5, 12, 13, or 4, 5, 6? And they're in. Ralph.
So, the Pythagoras theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So, if a is 5 and b is 12, 25 plus 144 equals 169. Root 169 equals 13. Lock in B.
Well, it seems like a pretty definitive solution there. And C is pretty damn close to a Pythag triple, but it would be 3, 4, 5 is the Pythag triple there, not 4, 5, 6. I'm presuming the 6, 9, 10 is also pretty similar. I can't think of the triple that is near it to, though. But 5, 12, 13 is exactly the answer we're looking for there. Oh, wow. 5 players getting knocked out there. 2 of them human. Mr. Vertigo and Shadowmane have fallen. AI number 22, 59, and 25 have also fallen. There are now just 4 players left, and only one of them is human. Oni, you are the mob's last hope of a human player winning this game. We still also have AI number 71, 66, and 43 still in play. Ralph, how are you feeling right now?
Bring on the next question.
Let's have a look. What name is given to a social organisation that organise a parade or ball during the carnival season, most commonly associated with Mardi Gras? Now, that is the question, but you won't see the options just yet. What would you like to do here, Ralph?
I think I know this one. Mob.
Ooh, okay. Could there be a trap element to it, though? It comes courtesy of Samster Samster. Your 3 options are crew, or crew. Mob, lock in now. What name is given to a social organisation that organise a parade or ball during the carnival season, most commonly associated with Mardi Gras? Is it crew, or crew? Mob is in. Were you hoping to go that way there, Ralph?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lock in B.
Lock in B, he says. Wow. Is it crew with a K and a W in the middle? It absolutely is, Ralph. Brilliant. Now, Oni is still in. We do knock an AI player out. AI number 71 has now fallen. We still have AI 43 and 66, and of course we still have Oni. Sitting on 500,000, 3 away from 1 million. You still have quite a few helps as well, so you could go with the sinking ship strat if you decided you wanted to do that. But let's have a look at your next question. What can you find at North Sentinel Island? Well, that's a very vague question, but maybe you have an idea what this island is. Ralph, what do you want to do?
I've never heard of this place. I would rather, and I'm not sure if you've heard of it either, nor Oni.
Oh, hang on. We have a raid coming in with Quizzy Dan. Hello there, Quizzy Dan Raiders with a party of 11. You're pretty sure the bomb shouldn't be rotating like that. Have you been playing some Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes without me? Is that what you've been doing, Quizzy Dan? Either way, welcome to the game here. We're at a very, very tense moments here. Amazingly, no. Okay, fair enough. I just thought rotating a bomb, like, that's probably keep talking, but okay. Escape simulator, slightly glitchy. Okay, fair enough. Well, welcome in, Raiders. Yeah, we are at this very, very tense moment. Ralph is at 1 versus 3. Looking at a question, what can you find at North Sentinel Island? Sorry, Ralph, we just interrupted you there, but what would you like to do?
Look out, JC, a bomb! Well, as I was saying, I'm not sure. I don't know where North Central Island is. I don't think you know where North Central Island is. I don't think Oni knows where North Sentinel Island is. Sorry, Oni. Sorry, Ashley. I'm going to have to take the money on this one.
Lock in, take the money and run.
Lock in, take the money.
And there it is. Ralph walks with 3 help still in hand. 500,000 dukes. Very, very well done, Ralph, there. Pretty much all the way through on your own knowledge. Just needed a little bit of help on the rapper name there with the alias of Snoop Dogg. But the rest was just all you. Congratulations. 500,000 heading your way. How do you feel?
I feel very relieved. I'm starting to regret. I think I might know what the question might have been referring to, but that might be a mystery for another day, depending on if the question had been used already or not.
It technically has not been used yet in this current run of the game, but obviously we're doing weird nostalgia mode at the moment, so I'm trying to remember if it ever came up in the regular run or not, and I don't seem to remember it, but it's been a long time now streaming, so who knows. Well, Ralph, that there is the end of your run, but 500,000 dukes richer. Hope you had fun.
Thank you very much.
No worries, and hope to see you at Q&L.
Hope to see you there too. I'd better get planning my journey.
Yes, considering that there's potential rail strikes on East Midlands on the Monday and Tuesday immediately following it.
I'm using Northern.
Well, is it going to be a pacer?
I've got rid of all the pacers by now.
Oh, that's a shame. They're sort of like the Marmite of railways is the good old pacer. If you've never heard of them, just go and search up on like Jeff Marshall's YouTube channel. Talk about the wonderful thing of the Pacers. Anyway, Ralph, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the weekend. Hopefully, then.
See you then.
Take care. Well, that there is the end of Ralph's run, and because Ralph walks, that does mean everybody is up to be picked on the next bounce. Sorry, Oni. Yes, I could force you to be the next player. However, by the law of the game these days, everybody could be picked because there was a walk. It's the sort of the added incentive of being a mob member is that you're supposed to try and force them to play until they eliminate themselves, and then you get to be potentially a better pick on the next shot. So everyone is up to be picked, and this one will be the final game this evening because we have gone past 10 p.m. But there have been technical difficulties that have happened since. How do we force them to play, though? There's no way I could force them to play Shapes. If they don't want to play, then we do re-roll. But it will be anyone potentially picked. It could still be Oni. There is still that chance. It is still that chance that Oni could be picked. But it's not a 100% pick. It's a 1 in however many players there are here to go for. And yeah, this will be the last game of 1 vs 100 tonight. I may even run it as a clock game as well, just to get through it, because we have spinny device stuff to do and marble runs to do at the end. And I might even do more spins than usual because I obviously wasn't here for quite a few streams recently. So, one final pick. And it is Standby. Standby, what would you like to do? You can join me here in Discord and play as a voice player, or you can just play from Twitch chat. It's up to you. But I will be playing the clock game, so if you're playing in Twitch chat, you will have to answer fairly quickly. You'll have to answer within 30 seconds of me starting the clock each time. So up to you. Could also decide to re-roll and let somebody else play, but it's up to you, really. In that case, because you have the by rights, the first pick here as being picked by the RNG. What would you like to do? Gonna go with voice, okay. Head over to the Discord. Colo's already in the green room ready to help sound check. Thank you again, Colo, for helping out with all of that. And hoping to see you at Quiz Night Live as well. As well as many of you out there in Twitch chat right now. Hope to see a load of you in the actual real flesh. And find out, what these faces are behind all of these text chats. It's going to be crazy actually seeing quite a few of you in person for the first time. And yes, I do appreciate it is a little distant for quite a few people. 3 people coming over from the States, though, is kind of flabbergasting to me that that they've considered that they wanted to do that, and wanted to come to my event. And also, go and do stuff in the UK as well, but to actually come to my event is kind of crazy. You kind of look a bit like my avatar, except with a body. I hope that's useful. I have actually seen you in person, so I can verify that. I can verify that. Right, Standby. Good evening. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm still a bit shocked.
I think you've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. Close to.
It's been a while. It certainly has been a while since you were last here, but I do remember you being here before. However, we are going to be running it with the clock tonight, so you're going to have to give some pretty fast responses to keep the game moving, indeed. Do you have a preference in what game you'd like to play, US or Dutch?
Let's try US.
Let's try US. Okay, you ready to play?
Yep.
Okay, let's play 1 versus 100. And your question to start with is, in the game Zuma, what creature fires the coloured balls with which you make matches? Is it monkey, pigeon, or frog? Mob, locking your answers now. In the game Zuma, hell of a blast from past that. What creature fires the coloured balls with which you make matches? Is it monkey, pigeon, or frog? Okay, the mob is in. Clock is on. What are you thinking, Standby?
Pretty sure I know this one since I've played this quite a good bit. It's Sea Frog. Lock it in.
Lock it in, okay. Seem pretty confident. Is it a frog? It is a frog. Nice start for you. How many of our mob, though, got it wrong? DMC, Shapes, Arun, Mark, Benzi, Mr. Vertigo, Natter, Toot, 93AJB, Not a Cat, Otaku Logan, Puzzle Dan, and a lot of AI as well. The total of 32 mob eliminations there on the first question. Very, very strong hit there on the mob. You're already up to 10,000 dudes, Standby. So, I get to ask you the question, what would you like to do? You're going to take the 10,000 or take on the mob?
The mob.
Okay. Moving on to question 2. Someone giving birth is said to go into what? Is it Liberal Democrat, Conservative, or Labour? Mob, locking your answers now. Someone giving birth is said to go into what? Is it Liberal Democrat, Conservative, or Labour? And I knew this was the direction the question was going in. Mob is in, clock is on.
I love it so much. The only one that makes sense is C, I think, so lock that in.
Okay.
C, Labour.
Would you go into labour? Yes, you would go into labour, yes. Different labour, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they all got it right. Unsurprisingly, I think. So, same question to you. 10,000 doots. Would you like to take that or take on the mob?
Still the mob, please.
Okay, still the mob. Question number 3 is this. Which of these Battlefield video games series released earliest? Is it Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, or Battlefield 3? Mob locking now. Which of these Battlefield video game series released earliest? Is it Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, or Battlefield 3? Mob is in, clock is on.
I haven't played the games, but like I know that 1 comes after everything else, so I think it's C. 3, lock that in.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those weird game series where, yeah, Battlefield 1 came much later on in the run, probably because the first game was just called Battlefield, so they could get away with that, I suppose. But was 3 the earliest of these 3? Yes, absolutely. Whiskers, you're knocking stuff over. I could feel it. Yes. Yes, I could feel all that. And who got it wrong? Quite a few getting it wrong, falling into a trap potentially. Oren, Matt, Pumben, Topper, Kitus, Claire, Flyboy, Zeus, Gabrio, and also 18AI getting knocked out on that question. Brings you up to 50,000 doots. And, well, you're already into the second half of the game, just like that. Means you get to see a category of the next question. Hello again, Whiskers. You very naughty cat, you. Can you please not knock stuff over, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a clock game to play. So, 50,000 doots currently back, 1 away from 75,000. Let's have a look at the next category. People and places. People and places is the next category for the next question. So, what would you like to do here, Sambai? Would you like to see the 50,000 or play against the mob for a bit more?
Not very confident, but like since I still have all the helps, I'll still go with the mob.
Still go for the mob, okay. Hello again, Whiskers. Hi, I know, hello. Which US president first made his name as an actor? Was it Richard Nixon, John F. Kennedy, or Ronald Reagan? Mob, please lock in your answers now. Which US president first made his name as an actor? Is it Richard Nixon, John F. Kennedy, or Ronald Reagan? Okay, mob is in. Clock is on.
I'm not very sure, but I think I've heard about Ronald Reagan being an actor before being a president, so like I think I'll lock that. C.
Lock C, yep. Going for Ronald Reagan. I mean, it's pretty much a quiz staple at this point. Jeopardy content all the time. Yeah. It's Reagan. Prey and 2AI getting that one wrong, meaning you're now up to 75,000 and you're 8 away from 100,000 doots. Let's have a look at the next category. Ooh, geography is your next category. So, what would you like to do, Sambai? Do you want to take the 75,000 or take on the mob?
Let's go with the mob still.
Okay. Entirely possible, Kitus. Bohemia is a large region located in which European country? Is it Turkey, Poland, or Czechia? Mob, lock in now. Bohemia is a large region located in which European country? Turkey, Poland, or Czechia? Mob is in. Clock is on.
Oh, I think I know this one.
Okay.
They're famous for their crystals, right? Or something like that. I'm going to lock in C again.
Lock in C again?
Yep.
Going for Czechia. It is correct, yes. Yeah, it is entirely possible though, ABB. Each question is treated individually. Brand new Halo getting that one wrong, plus 5 AI. Leaves you 2 away now from 100,000 dudes. And another category. Ooh, toys and games. Ralph exclaimed with joy when this came up. Is this the same for you, Sambai?
It could be any. It could go either way. Let's go with the mob still.
Go for the mob, okay. 1 versus 32. Which of the following letters is worth more points per tile in the German language version of Scrabble than the English language version? Is it J, O, or S? Of course, it had to be Joss. Which of the following letters is worth more points per tile in the German language version of Scrabble than in the English language version? Is it J, O, or S? Okay, mob is in, clock is on.
I'm not very sure about this one. I think I would like to trust the mob.
You want to trust the mob? Confirm you want to lock that in?
Yeah. Yep, lock that in.
Okay. First help being used, and we're just going to lock in with the mob's most popular answer. Let's have a look to see what that answer is. You can do Kitus, yes. They have gone for the O.
That's not actually what I was thinking about. I thought it was J.
You were thinking the
it's
J.
probably a good thing I lost this one.
Well, let's find out. Is it O? It is O, yes. Who got it wrong? Amy got it wrong. Curse Toucan improves. Milk like an Oni, and Ralph got it wrong. Plus 13 AI as well. And now, Sanbai, you are up to 250,000 dudes. And you're 13 away from 1 million dudes. And yes, it's no longer a C answer, that was a B answer. So, three away from 500,000, 13 for the full million. Let's have a look to see the next category. TV and film. TV and film is your next category. What would you like to do, Sambai? You still have 3 helps in hand. Ask Mob, Poll Mob, and Ask Me. What would you like to do?
I might regret this, but I would go along with the mob.
Go along with the mob, okay. Committed to answering. Next question. Which of the following songs has won the Oscar for Best Original Song? Is it Over the Rainbow, Rainbow Connection, or A Kiss at the End of the Rainbow? Mob lock-in answers now. Which of the following songs has won the Oscar for Best Original Song? Is it Over the Rainbow, Rainbow Connection, or A Kiss at the End of the Rainbow? Hello, Whiskers. There. Okay, mob is in, clock is on.
I have a hunch it's A, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Can I poll the mob for this one?
You can. What would you like to poll on?
A, please.
A. Okay, how many of our mob went with A, Over the Rainbow? Oh, 12 of 13. Just one AI player went with a different answer. So, seemingly, they want to agree with you there. Or, AI number 43 has a better idea. What would you like to do?
Then let's lock in A.
Not lock in S, let's lock in A.
A, yeah.
Don't know what S is, don't know what option that is. There has rainbow in it somewhere.
I wouldn't want to play a quiz show with 19 options.
Hey, there is. Is it Over the Rainbow? Yeah, it is. Everybody got it right. Ooh. Interestingly, the mob value changed. That has happened before. I've not figured out why that is. Anyway, Performing arts is the next category. What would you like to do?
I'm getting a bit less confident now. One more. Let's go with the mob.
One more, okay.
I don't know.
That's interesting. The Two Gentlemen of Verona are Shakespeare's only work to feature a canine character. What was this doggie's name? Is it crab, cat, or camel? Mob, answer now. The Two Gentlemen of Verona is Shakespeare's only work to feature a canine character. What was this doggie's name? Crab, cat, or camel? Mob is in, clock is on.
No idea. Oh dear. Can I ask the mob?
You can ask the mob, yes. Let's see who it picks out of the mob. Samster versus Colo. Samster's gone with A, crab. Colo's gone with C, camel. Means B, cat is definitely off the table. It's definitely a wrong answer. Samster and Colo, why did you give your answers? Colo says, trust Samster. And Samster says, everyone's doing the crab, so come on, let's go. That's what they say. Clock is back on.
Oh boy. Well. A. I guess A then.
Lock it in.
I'm not so sure either way, but yeah, A. Lock it in.
Oh, Samster late in saying, actually, trust Colo. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
This might be wrong.
4D chess all around, says AB Me. You have locked in a crab. Is it crab? No, it is crab, yes.
Oh. Okay.
You trusted the right way. Into the final 10. Final 4, in fact.
Oh my god.
Colo, Shadowmane, and Titan have been eliminated. We are left with 2 human players. They are PL Jogging and Samster. Our 2 AIs are AI 17 and 43. You're currently sitting on 500,000 doots. You're 4 away from the million. Because you are on the final row means you get to see the question before making a decision rather than just the category. So the next question... Oh, this is a callback. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, even though you're in Poland, that's what? That's the question. What would you like to do? Do you like to take the 500,000 or do you want to take on the mob?
I think I've had enough. Thank you very much. I'll take the money and run.
Take the money and run. Lock it in. Final answer.
Yes.
All right, it shall be.
Oh, thank you very much.
500,000.
It definitely got like really nerve-wracking like near the end.
500,000 there going to Sandby. Another very well played game of 1 versus 100. Leaving PL Dogging and Samster high and dry at the end.
I'm so sorry.
It's the game, that's how it goes. Very well played from them, but also very well played from you. Sandby, 500,000 going your way. I hope you had fun.
I did. Thank you very much for the host.
That's good to hear. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate all those compliments as well. And I'll see you soon. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, 500,000 there. Also going to Sandby the end of the evening. Goodness me. Generous Ash apparently at the end of the evening. But that's how it goes. Yeah, unfortunately, PL Dogging and Samster not getting to play on any further questions, and this is the end of the stream, so no re-roll, and it would have been a re-roll against everybody anyway, since we did have a money walk instead. I'm going to be out of dupes for Q&L, yeah, I know. And I am still going to be paying some dupes out on certain games as well, so yeah, that's a thing to be aware of. Right, well, I guess there is one final thing to do, isn't it? Is to do some marbling. So let me find Le Marbles on stream. It's a new season. Yeah, indeed it is. Like 2 weeks ago was like the final day of the previous season. Yes, custom map favourites have been reset due to season rollover, because that's how that works apparently. Let me change the game capture over to a different game. He says, if I change that to that, and change this to that, there it goes! There it is, there's marbles.
Let's release those big dude marbles.
Very much so, Milk. Thank you for the 29-month resub. Greatly appreciate that. Let's have a look at the community map. Do you have any tracks already made, Oni? Yes, of course you do. An escalating redemption failure is what we have going first. Hang on. Stop saying exclamation mark play. We haven't even started yet. Let me actually get into the map first, and then you can say exclamation mark play and get added to the list. There you go. Now you can say it. And yeah, Apocalyptis Noctis is going to be the Apocalypsis. It's not Tis, it's Sis. Apocalypsis Noctis.
It's got to be tonight for the marbles, right? Surely season manifest first or last. I swear I am the bridemaid, never the bride on this.
So what I'm going to be doing tonight is also a catch-up from the last stream as well, because I would have done a stream last Wednesday, but I was ill and wanted to rest my throat, which apparently is still, gotten bad again. But I will fix that. So I'm going to do first and last as usual, but also do second first, and second last as well. And then if we hit a plus one other, then we go to third first, third last, and continue on with that. So it is a case of we are going all in here. We're going to have four spinnies of the wheel. If I press the right button. Oh, it's been a while since we used the right keys for this. There we go. Matt gifting out a sub there to Arun Aromatics. Thank you very much for that gifted sub, Matt. Just give everyone a spin. Well, it's nearly that case, but it's still four is less than 20 something. Put it that way. Oh look, it's the set of Rory Bremner's Face the Clock. Yes. Manifest a wheel spin for me. Well, we shall see what we can do about that, Mr. Versico, but I have no influence on the game. Fire up drop zone 4. Drop zone 4. Choo! God. Can you imagine if we had a bit of that, a bit of tipping point in here instead? After that game, I almost wanted to feel like it deserved a legit one, says Oni. Well, we'll see what we can do. Eh? Right. Let me pin that over there. Let's get the music ready, I suppose. There it is. And let's get the countdown going.
It's lights out, and away they drop.
I don't know where the lights are, but apparently they're out. Thank you for the 100 bits. Here we go. Apocalypsis Noctis. Play! Hello. Thank you. We have two players up here that just want to stay where they are. Matt's already fallen off the track somehow. I don't know how that's happened. Look at the names up. There they are. Pimman Ben is the first through that spinner into the tumblers. Now, Abe and me currently in the lead going into this spiral section, then Senbai, then Natter. Getting caught by the Helix. Shadowmane trying to go for a boost. It is still Abe and me in the lead, though. Taking a good ricochet off the side there. Off the outside. Oh, but getting knocked by that roller underneath, though. Oh, Natter! Getting a bit of a yeetage there. Unfortunately, Puzzle also the same. Hunman Ben now in the lead. Into the next part. Quizzy Dan falling off. No! Shapes and ABME. Hunman Ben and Sandby. Sandby is the first into the Plinko. Diamond Ninja and PL Doggy also fallen off the track earlier. Remember, it's the two first and the two last that will be getting a spin tonight, so lots of potential picks even if you're slow. So the likes of Tyson Bane and Oren Darrell, you may still get a spin here tonight as we go into the lottery machine. Ondi doesn't care, straight through. Prey and Samster also straight through into a very interesting little twister thing. It's Samster falling first, then Prey, then Milk, then Ondi, then Brand New Halo, then Pop Ramen, then Standby, Pum and Ben, Claire, Arun, Flyboy. But they try and figure out how gravity works and fall back the other way. Claire's fallen off the track. As we go to the concentric arcs. Shapes nearly beelining it down the middle. Oh! What was that explosion? Coming to the end, Milk-like straight through the ring. Milk-like is our first finisher. Who's going to be our second finisher? Is it going to be Shapes? It is going to be Shapes. So if you're finishing right now, unfortunately, probably won't be getting a spin unless we somehow go through a massive deferral chain.
This is the opposite of what you said you could do, ASH.
At the back, we still have Oren Darrell and Tyson Bane in the final two spots, but as we have seen, anything could happen on the final part of the track. 1 minute and 20 still on the clock to finish this track. They could get caught up in these concentric arcs for quite a while. Oren has managed to escape, though. Tyson Bane getting knocked back once again. Is Oren going to get a finish? It is these two for the final two. I don't even know who has finished before Oren. Oren is through the ring. It's just Tyson now. Has just managed to negotiate the rings.
Double-waved yellows on a finishing last.
Is through. Being held up there by the golf tee. Through the fan. And it's going to be a finish. There it is. It's a finish for Tyson Bane as well at the back of the pack. Very well done there. Oren Darrell and Tyson Bane getting a spin of the wheel, as well as Milk and Shapes at the top. And we have to finish this track off because we're pretty much at the end of it. And it's a hell of an epic track, isn't it? It's the music they play when you go and fight Titan. No joke, they go and fight Titan. That's the track that plays. You don't actually do a great deal to Titan, but yeah, you fight Titan. It's quite a spectacle of a battle, even if you don't actually do much in the grand scheme of things. Let's have a look at our finishes there. So yes, Milk and Shapes are going to get to the top two spins. Pum and Ben and Ondi to sit tight, because we may still have a plus one other come up on the wheel, so you may get a pick. At the back, we've got Tyson and Oren Darrell. You're going to get a spin. Curse Toucan and Mark, again, sit tight. You may end up getting a spin if we get a plus one other. But yeah, it's not a Titan, it's the Titan. There's literally God called Titan is the actual character. It's ESA. It's the first of the big epic battles of that game, and it has such a vastness to it, especially from that musical landscape from Yoko Shimomura. It is an absolute spectacle, but you don't end up doing a great deal in terms of like a battle, as it were. It's heavily scripted to just play out a certain way. You can technically fail the battle, but you kind of have to really try, is what I'll say to that. You really have to try if you fail that battle. But yeah, all of the boss fights for all of the three big. They're not bads, really, are they? They're not really bads in a say, because there's a different bad at play. Spoilers. I'm not going to say any more than that if you do want to play 15, because there's actually a pretty interesting storyline. Although you do have to do a lot of pre-reading to get the full picture of the story. Anyway. Let's get these spins in the way, shall we? We're going to start off with the top. We're going to go with Milk and Shapes first. So, let's get those spins underway. And you're going to get individual spins. You're not going to get the same spin. So, we are going to, play this out proper. So, first one for Milk. What are you going to get? Let's find out. It is 5,000. Oh, the camera. Forgot about the camera placement again, didn't I, folks? There it is. I haven't touched anything else. There it is. Add doots to milk-like substance, getting 5,000 doots. There you go. Hands in view, please. Hands in view. There you go. Second spin. This will go to shapes. Go to We Like Shapes. Let's get a spin for you. What's it going to be? Oh, so close. So close. 25,000 doots going to shapes, but so close to that jackpot that we did also just add to. We added 20,000 too, so we're on 220,000 there right now. So close though. So close. Now to the bottom of the pack, we're going to go to Tyson Bain who was the last person, as it were. So add doots to Tyson Bain. Here we go. And yes, the nut is slightly tighter than usual, as to why you're thinking it's running slower. Oh, it's a +1 other! It's a +1 other. So, we will come back to Oran Mistarel in a moment. +1 other means we now go to third place finisher, which is Punman Ben. So, Punman Ben and Tyson Bain. This is weird. This is last place in third place. That makes no sense to me, but that's how we're doing it. So, for you two, this is your spin now. We could still get another +1 other. Come on then. Let's find out. Bigger spin this time. 25,000 doots to both of you there. So to Tyson Bain, 25,000, and to, it was Punman Ben in third place, wasn't it? Yes, it was indeed. 25,000 to Punman Ben as well. Congratulations to you too. And finally, we return to Oran Mistarel in second to last place this evening. Oran Mistarel, let's go for your spin. Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go, Oran. Your spin. Oh, another 25,000 doots. Pretty good payouts this evening, actually. Pretty good payouts. Plus, we got another +1 other in there as well, which was very nice. So that there is all the spins this evening. 25,000 doots, 25,000 doots, 50,000 doots, and the 5,000 plus 20k to the jackpot makes it 220,000 on the jackpot. Yes, it is now 220,000, if we will now remember. And that there is the end. Oh, bloody hell, it is, isn't it? It's the end of the stream, folks. So you know what that means. The next time you see my face, will either be on stream for QNL or in person at QNL. Or possibly in Manchester on Friday.
It's time for the end of the stream.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's a big thing. Thank you for the 100 bits, Matt. Yes, so if you don't know, it's Quiz Night Live. It's not being held all night, but it's during the day. 11 through 8 on the Saturday, and 11 through about 6 on the Sunday. Lots and lots of quizzing action throughout those 2 weekends. Some of it also interactive with Twitch chat. Get my vowels in the right order again. Twitch chat as well. So do stay tuned for that. But I hope you'll enjoy the spectacle of seeing some actual IRL quizzing. This has been in the planning for 2 years. Like, the first moment I had of thinking about doing this was in like 22.5 years. It was like in the beginning half of 2020, like literally at the beginning. I mentioned it in 2019, but I first made like proper thought about what to do with it in early 2020, because I was going to talk to my good friend Gareth about running it in his local clinic. Thinking I'll probably only be about 15 people max turning up, so don't need that, especially big place. So just a clinic would be big enough to be able to run the event from, and he was going to be gracious enough to let me just use it for free, so that would reduce all those expenses and that. Then pandemic hit, and that plan just completely ceased immediately from that point, and has been in flux. And then, of course, over the time of being in pandemic, the viewership to this channel has indeed increased, because, as many people have done, they've had to turn to streams and online quizzes and that just to keep themselves sane and to talk to other people as well out there when we were stuck in our houses. And I'm glad that I could be that person, or be that that community for you, to be able to provide that for many people around here, to be able to enjoy in a safe space throughout those trying times. I mean, we're still in trying times. We're still, war torn in Ukraine. We've got energy bills up the wazoo, cost of living crisis around. There's a whole load of shit going on right now, but Q&L is finally happening this weekend, 15th and 16th of October 2022, and I hope you all enjoy it. Really, I really do hope you all enjoy it after all of the effort to get to this point, all the planning, all the fretting, and just hope, fingers crossed that it all goes off without a hitch. And more than anything, just to be able to see a load of you folks in the real flesh as well, rather than through this virtual persona. Oh, obviously, you get to see me, but I don't get to see you necessarily. So it would be great to see you in the real flesh, as it were. And especially it would be good to see a few of you in Manchester on the Friday, doing Crystal Maze and Cube stuff, because I haven't done Cube yet. That's going to be really fun. But Crystal Maze will also be a load of fun as well. Yeah, you can finally see me without my VTuber skin on. Yeah, this has all been a ploy. I've been like one of the first VTubers out there. It's just so realistic. You wouldn't even noticed. I was running it on a GTX 6060 Super all that time back. You never even noticed.
Did I miss anything?
Did you miss anything? No, just lots of questions, JB, is all you missed. Ash is shorter than you think he is. I'm taller. That's the thing. I'm sitting down all the time, so you don't really have much reference for how tall I actually am. I am not that tall, really. I am, I think, on last count, 5'8". The last time I kind of measured. So yeah, take that as you will. That is a measure. I've been standing this whole time. Yeah, the seat is just an image placeholder. It really is. Anyway, I hope it all goes to plan. I really, really do, and I hope to see you all. I hope to see as many as you can there at the event. And if not, I hope to see you at the live stream. I'm hoping the live stream is going to work. Again, there's still no guarantee that is going to work. If it doesn't, then we'll endeavour as best we can to get a local recording of the events done, so that we can then do a broadcast of that after the fact, when I'm on actually better internet.
I hope QNL goes amazingly less than 3.
I hope so, JB. Do you enjoy doing your classic Tetris World Championship commentating, because that's a bloody good gig to do. I've never done it, but from watching people on YouTube and that have been able to get into doing that kind of thing, it's a hell of a good gig to do. So do enjoy your classic Tetris World Championship stuff, because that's going to be good stuff. So yeah, It's not long, is it? I'm waffling because I know it's not long. I've got to do all the pack down tomorrow. So pack all the PC down, get it ready to go. And then Friday is Manchester. And then Saturday's the big day. Well, I'll see you soon, I suppose. Do I look stressed? No, not at all. Definitely not at all. I'm going to hide my visage away because I'm definitely not stressed, and it's definitely happening, isn't it? God.
Ash internally, sonicdrowningmusic.mp3.
Yes, it very much is that, JB, playing in my head all the damn time. I've been struggling to sleep as well because I've just had so much stuff floating in my head. Thank you for the 100 bits. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because there's stuff to do and very little time left to do it. Take care, and I'll see you at Q&L. Bye!